Hello? Aha! It would help if I turned my mic on, wouldn't it? But yippee! It is the most wonderful time of the year. Not really the year, but most wonderful time of the week. It is, of course, Friday, which means it's the weekend, as well as a couple other things. Of course, it means that there is the shiyu reset. And most importantly, it means that it is a time for our regularly scheduled Zenless Zone Zero stream. Hopefully, though, everybody's having a good week so far. I know I have been under the weather, so I've been a bit sick, but I'm feeling a lot better now. So, yippee! But hello, everybody. Hello. Oh, why's my thing being all weird here? Hello, Mr. Snuggles, Ando, Rogue, Satsumaru, Alex, Vivian as well. That should be the pull ritual. I mean, well, actually, you know what we could do? I was gonna say, it's kind of difficult for me to source takoyaki where I am, but maybe what we do is we get those little like mini sausages, and then you do the thing where you cut them into like little octopus or like octopi, where you know you take the bottom end and you just cut it into little, or not, you don't cut them off, but like you give them little slits and then you spread their legs out like little octopus wieners. My ping woke you up just in time last night to do your dailies. You're welcome. I do my best. But speaking of Yidhari, damn, Spook Shack, huh? I hope you guys really like Spook Shack. Because boy oh boy, 2.3. I'll be honest, I'm hoping that everybody here was just as caught off guard by me. Not only because of the fact that what is it called? The drop marketing was shared so soon, but also who it was. I will say, I'm really glad, like, them showing the drip marketing so soon is really nice, but I do feel kind of bad, and like I do understand the reasoning a little bit of why they sometimes delay it until after the banner, because man, Seed and Orpheus are just like forgotten now. It's like, oh shit, Seed and Orpheus, who cares? I want Octopus Mommy now. I want not the nun Lucia. What's up, Cake Eater? Yeah, exactly. Like, why couldn't they have done the Spook Shack patch like following the other Spook Shacks, right? Why was there the sudden break with the Obol squad? The Obol skip. Yeah, what happened to all the people who were like, ooh, seed feet, ooh, seed feet? Now it's all, ooh, Yidhari tentacles, ooh. If anything, that just shows all the fake fans. Anybody that was like, oh yeah, I'm such a diehard Obol squad, man, I love Seed's feet. Now all of a sudden, Yidhari comes out and is like, well, about that. You got 45 encrypted tapes and a 31,000 polygon. Oh, you should have more than enough. Started to realize just how difficult Seed be to work into teams. Again, maybe that's just the way. Yeah, and then in comparison, you've got like this generic support, generic in like the best way possible, but like the support that'll probably slot into like many other teams, probably mainly Rupture, but like, you know that she'll be fine with other teams. Guess this puts the idols further back now for when they get to be in the story. Bold view to assume that the idols are even coming anytime soon. Yo for me, Abione. I think I know what King is going to use that new feature for, that new quality of life feature where you just, what's it called? Where you can hide other agents on the menu. Hide everybody else except for Miyabi. Not really a foot or a tentacle, bro, but you're down with the Lucia. Lucia's like she's on the fence for me. Like, she's cool, but I think it'll depend on her personality and stuff like that. A picture is only worth 1,000 words, you know, there's so much more that can be said about them. Again, I'm waiting for them to all have like some tragic, horrible backstory about like, oh, she was actually like an outcast from her village because of her pointy ears and nobody liked her. Kind of like, I think this is our second ever pointy-eared character other than Vivian, right? And Hugo, I guess, but he's a male, so who cares? use her as the furry Discord mod. I can see that happening. Also, what's up, poker? Actually, speaking of, let's play everybody's favorite game as well. I know what we all think about Spook Shack. I know the common sentiment between us is, oh hey, Monato's an A rank. That means it's easier to get M6. Oh hey, Yidhari, tentacles. Ooh, I wonder where those are gonna go. Oh, Lucia, cute, and stuff like that. But the real question is, what does HoYoLab think about it? And what, more specifically, what do the HoYoLab comments think about them? Shall we take a look, shall we? Oh, actually, no, we should go in order of release, right? So, Lucia, Monato, and then Yidhari. First things up, though, let's have a look and see what people said about Lucia. But speaking of, like, yeah, like Dallas says, you're glad Monato's an A rank. But, I mean, hey. I mean, I'm sure there's no pleasing people, right? I can already tell people are going to be mad that he's not an S rank. But, I mean, how would you squeeze them in then? You'd have to, like, delay the characters even more. Also, if Monato was an S rank limited rupture agent, then, oh my goodness, there's going to be, like, there's going to be people that complain about, sure, okay, cool, make the male an S rank, but I just wanted a non-limited rupture agent, because, like, at least now, you have an option, right? If you don't have Yishen and you don't want to pull for Yidhari, at least you have a somewhat more easily attainable rupture agent. Alright, first thing, also, can I just say, where did these two come from? Like, I get it, Monato is, you know, we've seen him in the story and everything, but, like, where did Lucia and Yidhari come from? I get that, like, oh, it's Spook Shack. They're an online internet faction, right? They're probably just other users from the group that we didn't see. But, like, at least a little teasing would have been nice to be like, oh, okay, I see. And not just, like, insane curveball out of left field. Haven't people been review bombing Zenless Zone Zero? I mean, probably, but, like, when has review bombing ever worked? You know, I think back to that one, the classic, you know, we're boycotting Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And it was a Steam group, and if you look at the Steam group, all the people in that group were all playing Call of Duty anyway, so it's like, well, they're review bombing it, but I guarantee you all the people review bombing are still playing it to this day. The moment, don't worry, the moment they put out some other new, like, boy toy there, it's all gonna blow over like nothing ever happened. But let's see, Lucia, want to hear a story about ethereals? If you listen, we'll be friends. Listen to one more and we'll be best friends. My tribe lives on the edge of the hollow, far from civilization. Aha, segregation for being a pointy-eared elf. For us, the ever-changing city feels more distant than the wild cosmos. Though, just because we don't have all our fancy metal boxes from the city doesn't mean we're writing on turtle shells. Parchment? What kind of horrifying creation is that? So let's actually see what the other people say about her. So of course there's Yidhari. Before meeting her in person, I'd always wonder. I was chatting. So is this just like? So is Spook Shack and this next patch just gonna essentially be your online Discord group, your online Discord friend group all meet up at like an anime convention for the very first time, and it's like, oh, shit, that's what you look like? Damn. User, whether it's a story or a prank, you need the author's conviction to make it captivating. And her determined writing style can make even ghost stories and sleep talking feel as real and powerful as a news report. So yeah, like we said, she's sort of like with her little book in hand, she's like the storyteller, the writer, the author of the Spook Shack group. Am I pulling for seed next Wednesday? Probably not. If anything, I'll be waiting for Orpheus. You think if Lucia's 3 model, her hoodie makes her posture look... Wait, what? Oh, I guess, yeah. I didn't even realize that she's wearing a hoodie. What if Lucia's a schizo? What do you mean, what if? Where do you think her stories are? What if she's just like a tinfoil hat theorist and like all of her stories are about like how, what are they called? Like Neps or like Tops or Hand or whatever, or like the aliens and they're trying to like steal her brains or whatever. The kid in the park whose every move gets blocked by the Dullahan chop. The Starlight. Oh, Starlight Knight mentioned. Yo, Billy soon maybe. Who knows? Gerant on patrol duty at 6th Street on the dead of night. Let me get this straight. First, you say you're neither a ghost nor a criminal. Second, you're telling me that squatting on the AC unit outside the video store is some kind of necessary security measure. Oh, she's homeless. She's a hobo. We have two characters named. Oh yeah, Lucia and Lucian de Montifio. I don't want to see them interact. Also, what's up, Mr. Snuggles? I will say, oh well, like yeah, again, so, oh hey, here's also the Dullahan. It looks like. But I wonder, are these like fantastical, mystical tales, or is this just like some kid's storybook? And she's like, again, she's schizo, and then that's the only literature she had as a child, so now she's like attached to these child stories or whatever. She an alpha or a goat? Yes. But yeah, basically, this is Lucia in name, but Yidhari is Lucia in model, based off the big titty nun. I kind of like it, I guess. It's a freakiness. Sorry, overlay for 2.3. Well, I mean, come on. There's something for everyone, right? Also, they're really liking this little leotard, like the super tight short shorts, skin tight outfits in season 2, right? First Yi Shen, now Lucia, Yidhari as well. It's a good thing they didn't give Minato the same treatment of this type of clothing, because my goodness. But yeah, like the tiniest of boob windows here. Also the tiny little mole. Also, yeah, I think I saw there was a meme on X, aka Twitter. But what is it like? Basically, this and the other Yidhari, they basically just take a hot anime girl, they drop a little one little splotch of ink to give her like a beauty mark, and then that's it. There you go. But yeah, I'm assuming this is like her ponytail, I guess, her hair. And then, damn. I like how, by the way, if you were to zoom in like this, if you were to zoom in and just like see the crotch like this, ignore the colors as well, ignore the blue. Just this alone is like 3 different characters. Like, is this Yi Shen's crotch? Is this Lucia's crotch? Is this Yidhari's crotch? Who is it? Whose is it, you know? Whose crotch is this? But that is, of course, Lucia. Next up was none other than our A rank himself, Komano Manato. Also, what's up, Morgan? If any trouble comes up, just get behind him. Even though the Spook Shack sounds scary, and its members keep talking about all sorts of bizarre stuff, honestly, everyone is such a warm and welcome and caring friend, and part-time jobs they recommend are totally worth it. Let's have a look and see. Ukinami user who had only covered 3 of the 7 precautions. What were you thinking rushing in like that? The first step in investigating rule-based urban legends is to actually finish listening to the rules, isn't it? Oh, he's a himbo, he's dumb. He just runs in there. What an amazing flavor. Thank you, Mr. Komano, for enlightening me that even instant noodles can be turned into such a delicious delicacy. He's just like me for real. Okay, so actually, pro tip, take a pack of instant noodles and instead of using the pre-packed like sachet of sauce or soup, whatever, you buy one of those cup of soup things, right? And then you use that as your like sauce. And then you've got like a nice thick saucy, like broth for your instant noodles. That's what my mom taught me. And that goes a long way, I'll tell you what. It's a lot more filling as well. You don't understand why people hate Minato not being an S rank. It's just because he's a male And so there's, what's it called? There's segregation being had against males. So people see this as an affront to them. But yeah, like, on the other side, you can now think of this as saying, well, actually, now that he's in A rank, he's easier to get to M6, which means he's easier to get his, like, half-naked profile picture thing. You want them all? Good luck, edits then. Good luck, DJ Mano. Also, Pan. Why is Pan Yunhu talking about them? After finding out he didn't get the best bargains at the market stalls. Did he use an employee discount or points redemption? Don't tell me this kid used some mysterious... Also, yeah, reminder. I think Monitor here is, like, technically speaking, a high schooler, I guess. If Pan is referring to him as a kid. The dream refracted in the mist. Why is this in quotation marks? You still don't understand the difference between us, do you? I can wield my sword purely for Komano Martyr, while you can't. Wait, what the hell is this? What is this schizo nonsense here? Who is this other person referring to Monato other than himself? Hopefully they put Pan on the banner as well. Ooh, that would be nice. He is like one of the other Rupture support agents, so he'd work very nicely with Monato, all things considered. Noodles, no spicy. Put the noodles in the package. You get for the 2 fucks of veggies. Put some bacon in. Morgan living in luxury here. Or what you do is you just drop in an egg. That's another option. I'll just gonna pin you down and make you call him Daddy A rank. Tales of 100 Demons. Oh yeah, this is the generic one. But my goodness, like, look at how wide his shoulders are in comparison to like everything else. He's built like a triangle. The patch stands for aura farming. Yeah, sure. That's what we'll go with. And then last but not least, the tentacle lady herself, Yidhari. I wish stories never end. Then I'd have the courage to keep turning pages forever. He's built like a train angle. He is the A-train. A story is the author's romantic corruption of reality. Whether it's cold, hard facts, or a wildly imaginative fairy tale. The distance from truth doesn't determine if a story is good or bad. Don't worry about that out-of-place feeling. It'll fade away as the story unfolds. Just dive into my narrative without any word. I would love to dive into your narratives, Yidhari. Narratives in quotation marks, of course. I would love to dive into your narratives. She has the most sex. Also, like, they definitely are going for like the sex appeal with her, right? Even her like sultry voice and like her little, like her blurb here about like diving into the narratives with her. But let's see though. Nothing new under the sun, huh? Why don't you try asking her about it? Nothing too much from user, huh? Don't let her slow talking fool you. When she's typing, she's lightning fast. She can keep 3 different conversations in the same group chat going at full steam at once. I hope, okay. So, here's my hopes of what Yidhari is. Aside from her being, like, you know, the sexo-seductress. You know how we have Vivian, who was the original de facto, like, oh my gosh, she's in love with Phaethon, but she's such a goofy dork. I want Yidhari to be, like, similar to that. Where she not necessarily is in love with Phaethon, but she's definitely, like, teasing and toying with us, you know? Yeah, exactly, like she's the ara Phaethon Sama. It appears that you are interested in my tentacles. Are you a bit curious about what they are, what they do? But then, in reality, she's, like, an actual, like, goofball dork behind the scenes. Like this part here where Lucia says, don't let her slow talking fool you. Like, maybe in real life she's all slow and seductress, but then or like online she's just like, online she is one of those girls where when they type, instead of typing like, you know, one long well thought out message, they're the people that I kind of hate, I'll be honest, where they type word by word. They'll type, oh, enter, hi, enter, By the way, enter, I enter, and like every single word is a separate message instead of, you know, taking the seconds to type out a full sentence and then hitting enter. Exactly, Morgan. Like one of those people, and she's like online, she's what's it called? The complete opposite, you know. Wait, so tomorrow. Firstly, shout out to somebody actually knowing. Oh my goodness, but is Yidhari's voice actor Beldandy? Because I know Lucia didn't have a any voice when she was revealed. That's how you talk on Discord. She's one of those people, I feel like, you know, where online she's like that, but then in real life she tries to act all seductress and suave, but it's all just a play. It would have been good. Oh, you got my hopes up, Satsumaru. Dog. Okay, well, at least I'm happy that there's somebody else that knows Oh My Goddess. That was like one of the first anime movies that I watched. With, wait, was it her? There was that cool scene where in the movie, they, I forget what it's called, but they do the thing where they go racing, but on like a little speed car thing, and the other person has to like shift their weight in the back. And I think it's Beldandy that like, you know, she gets in the racing suit, a very skin-tight racing suit, I will say. And she does the thing where she like, you know, she leans up to the sides to steer the car and whatnot. Who else is there to talk about? Yidhari. I forgot that damn stare. Also, okay, so again, I'm not a woman, unfortunately, so I'm not an expert on this. But should there not be any gravity holding those bad boys down? Like, why are they so perky? This is like the Ellen Joe situation all over again. Why? Where is the sag? But anyway, come back to what Komano says. While sharing spooky stories late one night, she suddenly said, "I saw your childhood self in the hollow." No joke, that was the first time a ghost story made me freak out and break out in cold sweat. A person staring at the horizon, unbothered by the fishy scent carried by the sea breeze. Every ship's keel is engraved with the path home, and the blood-stained end will ultimately crash upon the shore of departure. It's the angle. I'll take your word for it, freak. But okay, I know everybody's talking about like, oh, look at the stare she has. Look at the eyes, the mesmerizing eyes. Look at the tentacles. Where do you think those are gonna go up? You know, look at the little the armpit there. Look at the beauty mark. For me, it's this right here. The little like, there is a shadow on that cheek right there. You know. Also, that tentacle is like gripping. It's like cutting off blood circulation on her thighs right there. Why does she wear such a goofy hat? I'll be honest, I didn't even know she was wearing a hat until now. I did not realize she had a hat until this very point. Her chest is pointing up and the tight clothes are pressing them. Are they tight clothes? Or is this like one of those like form holding shirts or whatever? Hopefully we'll get a Jane-esque short. Ooh, I could see that happening, yeah. Like, teasing people with her little tentacles and whatnot. Really asymmetrical, that is true. It is asymmetrical, like, did they really need to give the little peaks? The butt cheek peak here? Did they really have to have little gaps in the shorts? Question, then the answer is yes. They absolutely did. What color are the eyes? They are eye colored. How about that? But also like, I think this right here, this shot right here, is the most egregious form of like cleavage. Like, More so than even like the breast cleavage of like, say, Yishen, right? This is the wild, most extreme form of butt cleavage we've got. Like, you can see the whole 2 separate cheeks right here. What color were her eyes? Oh, they were purple. Her clothes are pressing it against the chest, and her chest in the position is tilted up a lot, so the gravity keeps them very straight. But like, as an example, like, how much, like, in comparison, I'm trying to think of other cleavage shots that we have here. Also, again, they really like their little leotard stuff here. Like, imagine what the front view of this thing is like. My, oh my. We haven't even seen the other side. And these same character. Yeah, this, like, for all intents and purposes, this is pretty much non-Lucia. Alice would hate Yidhari. Oh, that's true, yeah. It's like, how do these tentacles, like... Ooh, whoopsie. How do those tentacles work? Do you think they have a mind of their own? But anyway, though. Now that we've had our own time to look at them, what do you guys think Koyolab said about them? First things first, we'll look at Lucia since she was revealed first. You're not happy that I ignore Lucia? I mean... she's cute and all. I think it'll depend on what her personality is like. I think it's difficult to talk about Lucia because... We've got so little. Like, I get it, we have little to go for Yidhari as well. Like, all we have is just their image here. But at least we have, like, a voice line. So we have, like, an idea of how she sounds and, like, what, you know. So we at least off-rip go, like, oh, she's, like, the sexy seductress in how she speaks. We have nothing for Lucia. How does she put on the pants with those tentacles? Good question. I help her. Don't worry about it. That's just a secret between me and Yidhari. You think that Lucia'd look better with clothes on? Would she? I will say, like, I am getting a bit tired of, like, the... I feel like we're going to see this in the Hoyolab comments and stuff, but, like, another... Just 3 leotard characters now. Or, like, another one. Right? Well, I guess, I don't know what the front of this looks like. For all we know, this could be completely bare open in the front. In which case, hey, I'm not complaining. But, like, again, if you ignore the blue colors and stuff like that, this is just Yishen. Like, this right here is just Yishen. But anyway, though, let's see what the comments say. She's literally the goat. Please release male characters. The monkey... Wait, hang on. Just make sure that you guys can actually see it. Yeah. The monkey paw curls. Well, Xander, you want male characters? Sure. If you're that desperate. Where's Monitor? Oh, you poor souls. The monkey paw curls. A rank, yeah. Leaking a new Spook Shack agent early without showing the new patch. This is insane. I will say, yeah, like, again, I do like that they at least are going back to how they used to reveal the, what's it called? Drip marketing before the patch. I understand that, yes, it's gonna kill the hype for the current characters coming up next, right? Everyone's forgotten about Seed and Orpheus right now. What happened about Seed's? It's no longer about Seed's feet, now it's about what's her name? Yidhari's tentacles. But at the same time, like, hey, if you were so easily swayed away from Obol Squad, maybe you just didn't like them that much in the first place, right? Those comments were like 15 minutes between these Lucia not being revealed. Ah, that's true, yeah. Like it was, I think it's better that they do it like this because it's, let's be real, things are gonna get spoiled or leaked anyway. At least now they can be ahead of the curve, right? Oopsie. So it looks like this Lucia is different now, and then she is still Ether attribute but support. She's like, Astra, we get another healer agent, that'd be cool. Alright, yeah. Non-Lucia. So, in my opinion, I'll be honest, as like cool and as hot as, or as cute as Lucia is now and as hot as Yidhari is, I'll be honest, I still kind of would have preferred like the OG non-Lucia that we saw in the beta. I don't know if that's a hot take, like, I don't know if the tentacles are just brainwashing people, but listen, I was down for the nun, alright? Trigger's the best one out of Opal. Honestly, like, I kind of agree with that. Yep, this means that they're just that confident with Siege Agent story into. Oh, I guarantee you, Satomaru, they don't care about Seed and Orpheus anymore. Now that they've done like, now that they've already done the story, they've already done the promotional stuff. It's like, fuck it, full steam ahead on the Yidhari shill. How like sex sells? How do we sell more of her? That's what they're doing. The whole monitor situation was so dumb. Both sides, the complainers and the defenders, are in the wrong. I mean, yeah, like, you're never gonna appease everyone, right? People come out. Oh yeah, yeah. See the soldier giant mech. Exactly. The angels of delusion were the friends. Maybe, hang on. Maybe the angels. Maybe, guys, hang on. I just. Oh, I've cracked the code. Maybe we were the angels of delusion the entire time. Maybe we were the ones that were delusional the entire time. Oh. Pretty. At first glance, I thought she has. Oh yeah. Well, the moment we saw her here, you know, like the goat ears, the light blue look, the cutesy-esque face, a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's just Ganyu, right?" Which, I mean, I don't get this. What is it called? Hoyo fan obsession with just reducing everything to being, oh, it's X, but Y. Oh, it's Ganyu, but in Zenless Zone Zero. Like, damn, okay. Can we not just, like, call her cute by her own merits? Why does she have to be compared to something else? Who's sending me messages right now? It's my friend asking me about Destiny Rising, if I'm getting into that, which I'm absolutely, maybe. You said this with no offense or anything, but Lucia looks like a Genshin character. I honestly, you know what? You know what I think makes her look like a Genshin character? I think it's the clothes. It's the leotard. It's. Hang on. It's this right here, which, to be fair, Yishen is also like to blame, because remember, Genshin clothing and character design is a lot more like Chinese inspired, and so a lot of the clothing, especially now in season 2, is looking like that, as opposed to, you know, people are going to argue about this, but what happened to the urban city design and stuff like that, right? So I think that's where people are saying that this looks more, exactly like a mage in an urban design. But to be fair though, like, she said that she's from an outside, like, village or whatever, so that kind of makes sense. They say a character that is simply put, those that play previous games are afraid that their game will lose. Oh, that's true, yeah. They just want to compare it to their game to be like, oh look at it. Look at what they have to do to be relevant. They have to copy our superior game. You want some pirate designs, dude? Give me. Well, I wish we had it. The in that one beach event, the ghost ship event, where there was the splash art with Yidhari in like a pirate outfit, where she was wearing like the pirate breeches and the other thing. Like that was so cool. And then let's see. She's so pretty, but where's Minato though? Literally, who is Lucia? Where's Minato? What is happening? Brother is confused. What's going on? I just want Minato as a 5-star. Ooh, we found the Genshin player. Kuro, it's called S rank actually, not 5-star. With a meta kit now and a male skin so I can spend money. Do y'all want our money or not? They do want our money, Kuro. And that's why they're releasing Yidhari and Lucia. Well, exactly, not our money, not your money. There are male-friendly gachas I can spend on, and being free-to-play in Zenless and Zero is easier by the day. I do give Hoyo money over on Tears of... Exactly, like just go play Tears of Themis at that point. Ooh, okay, yeah, actually, if you wanna burn Hoyoverse, you just mentioned Love and Deep Space. That's honestly, that's their real competition right there. Why are they not called S rank but 6-star? Your interest in recent characters has fallen heavily. Again, no one cares because there are millions of other that have had it shoot up instead. God, Minato fans are so annoying. Oh no. Don't poke the angry hornets. What do you think this image is going to be? Is it going to be like a crying baby or something? Face save. Okay, you know what? Maybe Hoyo Lab comments on so bad. I'm saving this. Holy shit. Unlimited skill issue. Very ironic considering the not so great reception of Fate Stay Night. The collab with Honkai Star Rail not too long ago. Bro, this came out of nowhere. To be fair, again, like I am also genuinely surprised. Like, no, like I get it, drip marketing, but like no teasing for them, nothing, just like out of nowhere. Yidhari and Lucia. No, where's my hot nun? Okay, I will say this is a valid argument. Where's my hot nun? Maybe, who knows? Because here's the thing though. Removing Lucia the nun is devastating in multiple reasons. One, we lose the hot nun. Two, it probably means like maybe there's no nun faction, which means that we lose the potential for even more hot nuns. We could have had several hot nuns, right? Because they surely wouldn't make just one hot nun by herself, right? They would have to make a whole faction of them. So them getting rid of her means like, where's the rest now? Evelyn is literally out of nowhere. Was she though? Like, I know what you mean. There was no in-game teasing beforehand, right? But there was definitely teasing for Astra. And then in the... what's it called? In the little teaser that they showed at Gamescom, they showed Evelyn there, right? They have to change the age rating from 12 plus to 16 plus if they allow the hot nun. I mean, have you seen what's in the game already, Noose? Have you seen what's in the game already? Also, yes, I am continue watching, yes. Oh, Trigger... Oh, well, to be fair, Trigger was known of, right? In the Soldier 11 story. So we knew the trigger was a thing that existed, right? You wonder how the nun faction backed in the story originally? Like that. Again, that's what I'm so sad about. Like, I would much rather, like, maybe it is still in production, maybe it is still down the line, but like, I would much rather have, what's it called? The nun faction. Or I would much rather like to see what else there is from the nuns, as opposed to just, oh, it's more Spook Shack. Like, I'll be honest, I thought that Spook Shack was like perfectly fine with just those three of Alice, Yidhari, and Minato. And now you just toss in the extras, like, well, is this supposed to be that nun character that I heard people talking about? Yeah, well, I mean, hard to say, right? Spook Shack again. We wait for 15 minutes for A rank. If none, please S rank Komano. Well, the monkey's paw. Let's actually see what this image is. Please be another dumb meme image. I'm so glad that they don't just show it instantly. You have to like click on it to view. It's like a nice little surprise. Like, ooh, what is it gonna be? If they bring you the nun faction, do you have a room in your living room? You're gonna need shelter for a week until you find work. It's fine. Surely the nuns will let you, you know, surely the nuns will let you rest at their church. Just can't believe that the scary subreddit faction got a whole two. I love that you call them the scary subreddit faction. It's, oh my gosh, it's the, I mean, to be fair, also like, I feel like, I get it. They're online. The whole thing is that anybody could be part of Spook Shack, right? But like, I feel like those two could have been their own thing, right? I mean, Lucia even says that she's from some village out in the boonies or whatever, out in the hollow. Maybe Yidhari and her are both from that village out there. You could have had some villager faction or whatever. You don't feel seen having Redditors in the game. Speaking of Astronaut 11, do you think that Stars of Lyre will get another member? I mean, it could, I mean, clearly by what they're doing now with Herbal Squad and Spook Shack, clearly they are willing to revisit or like just toss in random shit later on down the line, right? So who knows? And what's this drip marketing that's in time? Who are you and what have you done with Mr. Z? Another ether support. I mean, to be fair, I feel like when it comes to supporters, the element means absolutely nothing. I would understand if you complain about, oh, another fire attacker, oh, another electric anomaly. But to be fair, supporters are kind of whatever, right? You're not really there to do damage. Where is Monitor? Well, just wait a little bit, right? What happened to beautiful nun? That's what I'm saying. I'm actually surprised. Yeah, there's, for the most part, most of the complaints have just been, where's Minato? I was expecting to see a lot more people like complain about, ugh, another girl, another like cutesy looking girl or whatever. I guess at least, all things considered, Lucia is different enough from some of the recent girls like Alice and Yidhari that, you know, and I guess we're going back to like weird and wacky types of designs with Seed the mech, Orphe having her robo tail, and now Lucia with her goat horns. Maybe, oh, that's true. Maybe they did get deleted. It has been a while, so they've had a while to fester. It'll mean something, yeah. If and or when they make specialist supports. I'm all for more ether characters, but a third support. Well, to be fair, we do kind of need a third support, right? We've got one for Astra. Oh yeah, we've like I said earlier, we have Astra for regular attackers. We have Yidhari for anomaly. We kind of need somebody for. I mean, I guess we don't need somebody for Rupture, because let's be real, Astra can do just as well in a Rupture team. But we do kind of need something for them, right? If they want to go hard on Rupture with Yidhari and Monitor now coming out as well, then yeah. I like her. Okay, I like how instead of calling her a Rupture support, we're calling her Premium Pan. Man, I forgot. We do technically have a Rupture support, and that's Pan, but he's just so ass that nobody cares about him. "100% Rupture support makes her a super easy skip if you haven't." Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, unless you're fully going in on it, like you already have Yishen, or you're planning on pulling Yidhari as well. Like, how do I word this? Like, Astra is nice because Astra can still work as a. She works obviously as an attacker support. She still does decently well in anomaly support. She can probably still do well as a Rupture support, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm sure that Lucia will be great when it comes to Rupture, but like, how good will she be when it comes to anomaly support? How good will she be when it comes to attacker support, right? She might be very one-dimensional. Very good, but very one-dimensional. Think about the triple support team. Lucia, Astra. Oh, hang on a second. You might be onto something there, Poker. Hang on a second. You're 30% sure this is fake? 2 supports for 1 team? Wait, what? 2 supports for 1 team? Oh. Why would that be so wild? Have you not seen the Nicole Astra combinations? Not even impressive. A random new Spook Shack member, she completely missed the team building at Fantasy Resort then. That's true. Like, again, like, could they have at least... I don't care if you don't, like, show them or anything. Just, like... Well, I guess, again, the catch-all is that Spook Shack is always, you know... It's online. It's not just those three. It's anybody can join Spook Shack, technically speaking, right? Of course, a random character we haven't heard, seen, or got to know is S rank, and the male who was the MVP, helped us out, got tortured, and protected us is. Wait, did he get tortured? Okay, let's calm down. Let's not suck off Komano that much. Did he help us out? Yes. Was he the MVP? I don't know about that. Did he protect us? Sure. Alright, he did get tortured. Yeah. By the little goons. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. And then, like, oh right, I remember. That's when you get to, like, have him roam around for the very first time, and then you see his idle animation. Rip the old Lucia design. Who is this? I mean, she's pretty. Okay, at least people are saying that she's pretty, right? I mean, hey, I know this is the delusion. This is the Angel of Delusion Prime speaking, but again, as always, hey, Bennett in Genshin Impact is like, I don't know if he still is, but like Bennett was like one of the best A rank characters in Genshin Impact, or 4 stars, I guess. What's stopping Monitor from being the potential best character in the game, you know? Strange thing that Spook Shack is going to be the faction with the most. They have 5 now, right? How many does Sons of Caledon have? They have Okra, Lucy, Bernice, Piper, Lighter, Caesar. 6. Yeah, get it from Bench and Impact. Maybe she's an A rank during 2.2. Dog, Cannon. She's got the live 2D and everything. I'm afraid she's not an A rank. They scheduled some kind of They set up some kind of scheduled posting for this agent record, but accidentally set it a month early. Oh, someone's getting fired? Yeah, you. When's Komano drip marketing? It's fine. It's funny, right? Like, everybody's saying, we want Komano now, but if anything, once you see this, Komano drip marketing coming up very soon is bad, because that means he's in A rank. Uh-oh. It's gonna get pissed off. An out of nowhere character mentioned only once by... Oh, wait, has Alice mentioned her? Well, Monata has accompanied us from the beginning of 2.0 is only in A rank. Hey. To be fair, at least Monata is being playable, right? Oh, is it in a profile? Ah. Meanwhile, people are out there are lusting over Isolde, and she's never going to be playable. Meanwhile, there are people out here waiting for Ray, or Sweetie, or what else is there? Fuck it, even Tin Master. Oh, and then we have the weird people that are like ERPing as like Bell and Weiss for some reason. Rain as well, yeah. Oh, that's true, yeah. There aren't as many complaints for this because people still had hope. People was, it's fine. The next one's gonna be Komano, so it's fine, right? Oh, the next one's gonna be scary to see. Also, we finally have the Russian. Also, what's up, Neto? Deadly ass is after we form the deadly, the deadly comments. Wait, what? Oh, here we are. Did Lian Yishan shop? See, that's what I'm saying. Did Lucia like? I'm surprised that like it took us till now for somebody to point it out, but like it's literally the same thing. Not that I'm complaining, but like it's kind of the same thing. Bellum will be the one to save us all. Bellum will be the monkey paw that says like, all right, fine, you guys want a male S rank, here you go. And then people will have to like shut up and be like, oh well, shit, they kind of had us there, right? We wanted a male S rank, now we got one. I guess we can't say anything. We can't complain now, can we? Jufu as well, like it's the season 2 pants. Can I translate the rest of the stuff here? And is it like Ganyu as in like actual Ganyu from Genshin, I guess? The panties of tomorrow's chaos are exactly the same. Looks like there's only one shop for women's shorts on the waifu. The panties of tomorrow's chaos are exactly the same. Truer words have never been spoken. It's not just shorts for her, it's a full suit, or are they just a one tailor for all of them? Yeah. Uh-oh, I think this is complaining about men. Sekai ga otoko kara wasurete. Yeah, the world has forgotten about male characters. The world has forgotten about male characters. What else is there to say? She is such a Genshin. It's nice to see an elegant... It's nice to see an elegant small bust. Not another set of jugs. For that, I might even knock someone out. Somebody put this guy on a watch list out here. Well, actually, hang on. Ironically, I feel like Komano might have a bigger chest than Lucia. Actually, I think Komano does have a bigger chest than Lucia. I want her. Better to have a few high quality male characters than a bunch of... That's true, actually, yeah. Stop paying the designer Chinese noodles. What does this mean? What did he mean by this? Komano is the biggest chest in the faction. Well... Bigger than bigger than Alice? Offended by the spread of boobs. Wait, what did this guy say at the start again? We'll cry some more that the design and they didn't have enough budget for watermelons. Like, wait, what? Oh, the Chinese noodles because she's like thin and skinny. Oh. They didn't have the budget for watermelons like Ishan or Caesar. Stop paying the one who makes the characters that 85 players want. Stop listening to the 50% minority from Genshin. Okay, now that I have an actual picture of Ganyu up here, holy shit, that looks nothing like her. Like, okay, if I'm blind, if I'm legally blind and I go, oh, it's blue, like, okay, they kind of look similar. But like, apart from that, like, how are you calling them similar? Lucia is identical to Ganyu. How? Actually, how? I hope people are calling them, like, dumb for this. Yeah, they both have, like, blue hair, I guess. You're how are you agreeing with this? I think he only says it because of the hair and bodies. Yeah. Maybe it's a vibe-based assumption, yeah. They're goat-phobic. First glance looks a bit nice, a bit want to draw. Second glance, Strange Camp wanted even more. Oh, from Ether. Third glance, Ethereum support. Oh, draw as in like pull, not draw as in like draw fan art. Sure, were they showing it in the storyline or other assignments? I just haven't gone through the new chapter yet. I'm just in such shock. It wasn't even in the leaks, and here it is, a new character. By the way, she reminds me of the goat from Genshin. Everybody's saying that. Okay, at least you acknowledge that it's a slightly different outfit. Like, okay, vibes based, sure, you got me there. Apparently, they changed the head design after season 2. Oh, the head of design after season 2. And apparently, the new head of design really likes these skin-tight leotards, you know. All right. This is all fine and dandy, though. This is still when people had hoped that Komano would be next. Now, though, what happens if we see what happens with the monkey paw curls? You got your Bonato! But unfortunately, some bad news. Please don't this mistake. Komano deserves to be an S rank. Does he deserve? Does he really? Damn, 1,000 upvotes! Is this like the most upvoted thing we've seen in HoYoLab at all? Like, what was the most upvoted thing here? Damn. 1,000 people. Surprised he doesn't have short. Yeah, like, if they wanted to make Komano sell more, give him the same outfit that they gave Lucia and Yidhari. ZZ isn't made for your kind. Somehow has the most male character fan service out of all hope. Does Zenless Zero have the most male fan service? Excluding Tears of Themis, I guess, but like, I thought that like Star Rail was the most fan service-y. I guess in terms of like actually having the male characters do or like have fan service, you know? Sure, maybe Star Rail wins out in terms of volume of characters, but at least, you know, do any of them have the jiggle physics like Komano does? Ooh, there's 75 replies. If you want fan service hentai games, there's like a... Actually, yeah. Maybe it also isn't for your kind. You get out. Only new A rank since the start of 2.0 is just Panyan Who. How about we demand Minato as one? Demand as what? You need therapy. Wait, who are they all saying this to? Saber, C, or XSS? Oh, wait. Oh, did they... Oh, no. He didn't get to see it anymore. He got banned. That his comment got nuked out of orbit. No. I want to see what they all said to him. Because they're all dunking on this guy. What did he... I'm just curious. What did he say? At least he's easier to pull this way. Dude, what did this guy say that everybody's dunking on him? I'm guessing, since this person is quoting, ZZZ isn't made for your kind. Your kind. What in the Third Reich is that supposed to mean? What did this guy say? Holy shit. Personally, you think that nobody deserves to be an S rank? Yeah, like, if anything, you could argue that they could all be S ranks. You could argue they could all be A ranks. What determines S or A rank basically is a flip of a coin. He was too based and men lovers didn't want to believe it and reported him out of existence. They hated him for he spoke the truth. I'm so desperate to see what he said. His design has clearly been A rank level. We also... Like, what do you mean A rank level? I would argue he looks more... I don't want to say S ranky, but like... Like, dog, imagine you're the designer or the developer behind Komano. You put months, hard work, blood, sweat, and tears to make a character that everybody likes, and people are like, damn, that's an A rank tier design. It's like, brother, what do you mean? Just because he has a big ass A on his coat? Like, that's the only thing that I feel like is an A rank part of him, the big ass A. Blah, 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 blah. You can't use design as an indicator of a rank in Zenless Zone 0 with designs like Yanagi's and not having full... Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Hoya, please, he should be S rank, but at least make him have an amazing kit to compensate. Oh, like, if he's an A rank, at least make him be, like, good. What the hell, y'all are you yapping about? The game is for everyone, even if you don't like it. I guess he was just like... What is it? It's like, woman, be gone! We don't want your kin out here! Lusting over males! If I had to assume. So do you share these thoughts, interests with your family, friends, or coworkers? Because you should... Like, he must have just been saying, like, fuck woman or something like that. That has to have been what he was saying. Like, that's the only thing I can think of as to why he was, like, nuked from orbit. Nobody cares about that because, as you can see, lad... Oh! Lads is love in deep space. I just realized. Guys, for the longest time, I have seen people type lad like this, LADS, and I was like a dragon simulator? Lads as in the boys? I only now realize that it's love in deep space. He was too based for his kind. He took one for the team. He was the one brave soldier willing to go into the comments of a Komano Minato post and argue against him being an S rank. Where does it say he's A rank? On his design, bro. Some of the best units in Zenless Zone 0 are A rank. I mean, there's like one or two. That doesn't really make that an exception. I'd agree, but it's a developer decision. Oh, your voice now release some weird females. Hello, Luma. Oh, Luma. Don't look, Luma. We're looking at your nightmare. One of the Spook Shack slopped female nobody should have been in A rank. How about we demand that? Damn. I mean, hey, listen. Hey, guys, boys, lads. Call it. I wouldn't mind if some of the female Spook Shack members were sloppy, if you know what I mean. Did you miss the thing? Not too much. We've just been looking over some of the designs. Nicole, Piper, Billy, Lucy, Seth. I still think we will never get a cool new A rank as cool as Seth was. People will call everything stuff. Yeah, it's what's it called? It's when you what is it called? It's like gaslighting or parasocial, where the word loses its original meaning and people just, it's a buzzword. That's what it is. Buzzword is honestly becoming a buzzword at this point. Actually, yeah, you're right. Design-wise, the clip at Yidhari and the Nana. Oh, absolutely. Maybe a skin. Who knows? Genuinely so upset about him not being an S rank. Why would you make a character that everyone loves, that's been featured in every 2.x update? Let us connect with him. Well, what do you do with him? Damn. And then throw him in as an A rank where he will be doomed to irrelevancy as a DPS that will never be able to live up to the hype that you yourselves built for him by promoting him so much from the pre-2.0 trailer to now. This feels like you're purposefully trolling those that enjoy male characters rather than making any kind of logical decision regarding... Well, they're not making a logical decision, they're making a financial decision regarding the story that you're telling. Especially when you do this right after drop marketing a character with zero build-up, zero hype, and zero relevance. One thing that bugs you about Minato, his animations are stellar, but the fire effect is so subdued. Oh, yeah. But to be fair, though, I feel like... So, actually, this is going to be hot take. Very hot take, I think. When it comes to A ranks versus S ranks and their animations. When it comes to the new S ranks, there's too much flashy shit. Like, I kind of like... Again, coming back to Seth. Seth and Jane both released same patch. Same banner. Thankfully, Jade didn't have too much like flashy stuff, but like all of her skill animations will just teleport around. You know? You barely see her actually move herself. It's just, but again, the point is that she's speedy and fast. But like Seth, they went and they showed like a full animation of him and his sword transforming the entire way through. And remember, I feel like there was a dev talk at one point where they were like, oh, by the way, we want to make it like visually clear when you fight with our agents. So, you know, we don't want too much nonsense on screen. And then you have Yi Shen that's just like paints shit all over. You have Yuzuha with her little sweet scare effect that just shits out little cookies and cream non-stop. Yeah, actually more like fist fight from Yi Shen and not all this the Qingming bird splish splash ink in your face everywhere. S rank in my heart. Shout out. That's a real way to approach it. Nah, bro, they'll give him an S rank version in the future. This better be a copium image here. Yep, it is. The big man is an A rank. The writing was on the wall. This is so annoying. Minato had so much screen time in the main story and events. He's charismatic. I'm happy he's Rupture, so that Yi Shen finally have some company in her class, but he definitely deserved to be S rank. I mean, again, in the same vein, Why? Talk to me when we finally get playable Rain or Ray or Tin Master or Elfie. That's what I'm waiting for. They never listen. Oh, they are listening to the bigger audience. Okay, this is gonna be... I apologize to anybody out here that actually was part of the Hoya Lab comments, but... Dog, the world does not revolve around you. Just because you like Minato does not mean the world likes Minato. If you want a Minato S rank, go become the designer of your own game where you actually have a say. What do you mean? What do you mean for once? What do you mean for? Are you saying all my other takes are not good? What? He spots Rupture? Yes, Pan does spot Rupture. Zenless and Zero does the NPC character super well. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, all the people saying, oh, he deserves, like, they put someone, like, Minato deserves to be an S rank. Dog! Fucking Ray deserves to be an S rank. Tin Master deserves to be an S rank. Fucking, what's it called? Oh, Enzo deserves to be an S rank. The Bamboo Shop guy. He sold it as well, yeah. Music chick, Elfie. Actually, no, fuck Elfie. She always gives me shit discs. I hate her. This is the worst news ever. Lucia, some random chick we don't know is S, but not Minato. Are you serious right now? 6 months in and no male S. Has it really been 6 months? Holy shit. Since, Hugo. No, it hasn't been that long. It has not been that long since Hugo. Has it really been that long since Hugo? That's crazy. To be real, if Minato was an S... Oh, I guarantee you, if Minato was an S rank, wait like for a couple of months, and then people will be like, oh my... Or like, wait for a few months when he inevitably gets power crept, because you know, that's just how it works. And then people will be like, where's the Minato buffs? He's an S rank. He's a male. He deserves to be relevant. Grace gets an S rank form that includes Alfie as the weapon. She just tears apart all the other robots in the city to build up a new gun. They clearly hate men. No, it's actually the opposite, Directo. They clearly love men. Because the men are they clearly love men's wallets. Because they're the ones that are going to be spending on Lucia and Yidhari. Wasn't it? Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, right? 4 months sounds about right. I hope somebody says that in the reply to this. Like, they actually like men. or their money, rather, to be specific. Minato so popular, he would have had made this company so much money. Would he have? Would he have? Who knows? Even though the comments here claim these male characters will sell, maybe Hoyo thought differently. I guarantee you, Hoyo know differently. Just want Grace to get her first 5-star form. She deserves better than her current 3-star. Poor Grace. I like Grace. Hey, at the start of the game, she was really cool. I liked her when I had nothing better to use. Oh wait, hang on. Is this going to be our first mention? A while back, Yidhari told me that Spook Shack actually has other members. Though they're e-pals, I haven't met yet. She suggested I get to know them. Oh, okay. These two e-pals who go by Strawberry Parfait and Night Emissary. Ah. Finally, somebody actually being useful in the comments. So I'm guessing Strawberry Parfait is Lucia? And Night Emissary would be, what's her name? Yidhari. I'm sure there's plenty of people that would have Like, again, look at what's it called, lads. I kind of like calling it that now. Love and D-Space. Listen, devil's advocate now, or like the woman's advocate. Ladies, I'm speaking for you now. Hoyo Lab, or like Hoyo Verse. When it comes to fandoms, and you know, talking about the male fans versus female fans. I'll be honest, from what I've seen, female fans in general, not just with the Zenless Zone Zero, they don't get a lot of crumbs. They are not often pandered to. However, the 1 or 2 times that they are given something to spend money on, they go hard on that shit. Easy example, K-pop. Like, what is it? Or what is it called? Dude, male VTubers, like from Niji Sanji JP. There's okay, so this is a little anecdote. Whenever I see on Twitter, it's like the birthday of somebody, like a VTuber's birthday. When you have like a female VTuber and it's a birthday, the guys will just be like, oh, I'll send them like a little super chat. I'll take a picture of the birthday merch or whatever. The female fans of male VTubers in Japan, they go and they rent out like a photography booth or a photography room. They get a fancy little room and they have the entire room decorated with walls and walls of their merch. Like they'll have 1,000 copies of their latest single. They'll have like 5,000 of their little like tin can badge things. They'll have like 300 plushies of the guy, and I'm like, damn, that's kind of scary. But that just shows that they are willing to spend the money. Lucia better be. The Night Emissary feels like the type of seductive name that only Yidhari could handle. But okay, that's my my one defense for the woman, I suppose, out there. As much as you adore Minato, if they were gonna shaft you like this, you're glad they did it with Lucia. Really? Hello, Minato's chest. She's okay, I guess. Again, I'm curious to see what her personality is like. This is Hugo Vlad Erasure. Wait, what? Oh, because of the 6 months ago thing. Yeah. He's the drip of water in our drought of male characters. Hugo, more like Hugo. Am I right, Sarko? Absolutely disappointed that he's A rank after all that hype and screen time. While some girl character we've never even seen, we never even seen before in story gets S rank treatment. Didn't you learn from Finon? Like, I don't know what that is. Is somebody more educated in, I think, Star-Rail? What happened to Finon? Honkai Star-Rail has a very different fan base though to Zenless Zone Zero as a waifu game. That's just how they made it. So the rest of us just scream into the void about it, sadly. Star-Rail character that sold well. Oh, as a male, yeah. Been a hilarious week of reading Minato Thirster's coping. Please make Yidhari a Trini. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe she's like all seductive and like, ooh, I'm Ara. Look at my tentacles, Faith and Summer. Where would you like me to stick them? But then in reality, it's all just like an act. That's what, if I had to take a guess as to what she is, I think it's that. Yo, what's up, homie? Zenless Zone Zero treatment of men does feel a bit shafty. Lighter was before me BBD. Harimasa was free, and then Hugo was between Vivian and Yishin. And now, yeah, Komano's an A rank. Oh my goodness, wall of text. I guess this is explaining Finon to me. Finon made Hoyo a killing, but people want to pretend that that's not true. Also, Zenless Zone Zero has a bad habit of releasing male S ranks just before overpowered female. As Luma just said, they drip to death Miyabi immediately after Lighter and during Haru's banner, Yishen with a whole new element, and the entire anniversary patch just after Hugo. Of course, their male banners don't sell as well. Even though they do make good male S ranks, it's like boiling water and the complaining when it burns. People have been having this conversation for months. Zenless Zone Zero doesn't want to sell male characters. Point blank, period. They made this game to be a waifu game from the beginning and positioned themselves as such on the gacha market from launch. But the gag is that it's no longer 2018, and girls and... Shout out to the gays. Girls and gays also have money and play gacha games. Random shout out to the gays. I don't know why that's so funny to me. He's the Thancred of that universe. Just less best boy. Thancred dominates and he's not comparable with the gacha character. And then Damien will be just before the bunny. That's true, yeah. That's who we can blame it on now. Instead of blaming it on the woman, we can just blame it on the gays. Oh, where'd the music go? Oh my goodness, what a novel in the comments out here. I don't exactly agree with the notion that male S-rank characters are set up for failure by using powerful female S-ranks beside them. If this were the case, then Astria would not have sold that well after Miyabi. Wait, what? I don't agree with the notion that male characters are set up for failure. If that were the case, then Astria would have not sold well after Miyabi. Does this person realize that those are both women? In spite of the fact that they're both extremely useful in their own right, in fact matter is that even if they made the male S-rank character that's extremely attractive, is similar in power and is alone in having a high amount of power away from what others perceive to be powerful, he wouldn't really sell well because he's a male. I can understand the anger. Personally, I'm happy because I can easily M6 him to an extent. I like how you can always spot when it's a Genshin player when they out themselves by saying C6 or a 5-star instead of S rank. It's like, ew, I know what you are. That's just the reality of gacha games. Males just don't sell well. There are exceptions, yes, but unfortunately they're just that, exceptions. People who wanted to pull for a male character would pull for the character regardless of whatever situation is happening. Well, again, would they though when it's S versus A rank? It's the liver slip up of the gacha world. Yeah, exactly, Psycho. Final evidence that Hoyo likes to edge. Sorry. Final is evidence that Hoyo likes to edge male character enjoyers. Oh, that didn't get any better after reading more of that sentence. Until the winner finally arrives. Yeah. Hoyo likes edging the male character enjoyers. Males don't sell for Zenless Zone Zero. Not all gachas are they going to bring out Like a Dragon Simulator, aka Love in Deep Space. I play a non-auto... Oh, speaking of... Okay. Just side caveat here. Otome gacha, aka otome game. Otome games are like the games for women, right? With a bunch of men that you can date and all that stuff. Sometimes they shorten otome gacha to otoge, or like otome games to otoge. My dumbass used to think that otoge referred to rhythm games because oto is sound. So I would, in full confidence, tell people, yes, I enjoy playing otoge because I would play stuff like Love Live, School Idol Festival, Girls Bang Dream. Thinking to myself, yes, I am telling them that I like rhythm games. Meanwhile, they all thought that I enjoyed playing, what is it, like male dating sims, and I was like, oh, only now, like years later, did I realize, like, oh, that is not what I meant. He meant that Astra wouldn't sell well since it was right after me. Oh, because of the whole powerful characters being back to back, right? With pretty balanced male to female ratio. Wait, what? Oh, and all male characters, so female characters by a lot consistently. You may not agree, which is fine, but let's not get twisted. Male character, blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this person has a lot to say. Well, first of all, you never mentioned the game, so I can't look up anything to verify what you're saying is true. Second, if such a game existed, then it should be hugely popular by the fanbase that wants more males in their games. Yes, it's called Love and Deep Space Simulator, or Love and Deep Space. But I see no evidence to suggest that. I'm not saying that you're lying, but given that it's not multiple games that would be in the top 20 instead of just one game, when I say multiple, I'm not talking about a handful of games, but of more than 10, I find that hard to believe. Even if that game is niche, the game should have shot up to the top of the charts if people are truthful that they're that star for male characters. Again, I'm pretty sure Love and Deep Space is actually beating out some of the other Hoyo games. So I don't believe it if not for out of personal opinion, but because I don't think people actually care putting their money where their mouths are. It doesn't matter if a male character is near the launch of some powerful character. People who are star for male characters should skip the powerful character, at least as a principle to make a statement. What do you mean to make a statement? Those who either don't care about male characters or don't want a male character isn't going to pull the male character if a more powerful unit isn't coming very soon. Dog, this is so much mental gymnastics. Just say pull for who you like, bro. They'll just skip the character. Like, are you saying that if they put them far away from more powerful agents, people will just automatically pull for said agents like they have no other choice? Instead of simply saying they're polychromes? So I don't buy the excuse that Hoyo isn't giving the S-rank males a chance. It genuinely feels like people are finding anything to downplay the real reasons. Even outright pretending an agent exists, everyone keeps bringing up Lighter while just flat out erasing Haramasa and Hugo. Like, what more should Hoyo do to make it seem like they're giving more male characters a chance? Okay, that is kind of valid. The S-ranks get their own music track, their own character demo and teaser, their own story. Like the other female S-ranks, some female S-ranks didn't even get that. That is true. Collida. That is true. Collida hasn't gotten anything. Sarko knows what I'm talking about. I've seen tons of advertisements for Lycan, Haramasa, Hugo, and Lighter. What else are they supposed to do? Beg players to pull for them? That's the only other thing I can think of at this point. Yes, they have less males. They know their audience well, and they aren't going to move outside of their comfort zone unless they have ample evidence through money that they'll sell. Oh, basically just vote with your wallet. Slander. I knew that would get you. Oh my goodness, these two are just fighting back and forth. If you don't pull for males or if you don't like men, you're... Okay, well, it's kind of crazy. I assume you mean don't like men in terms of in the gacha, not in real life. This is a self-fulfilled prophecy. Why place all the males between characters many want to pull for? I mean, that's kind of a catch-22 though. Arguably, if Zenless Zone Zero and Hoyoverse devs are doing their job correctly, you will never not place a male between characters that many will want to pull for. So, like, unless this guy is saying that they should sandbag a design and make a character that nobody wants to pull for, just to make the males more enticing. Okay, I'm starting to side with this person here. Why make only four male S ranks? Why make the kids bad on purpose? They're not bad on purpose per se. And the fact that all the girls now are almost exactly the same appearance-wise. Klein demonstrated that males can sell if the company wants to. He beat Costa Reese. The waifu they are all still making sports for. Besides, people won't spend money if they've been saving since the last mail came out.
Best band and best girl? I will form my whole new opinion of you based on your answer.
Ooh, Sarko Oho. It's been a while. It's been a while since I last played. Oh my goodness, I have to look it up. I do have an answer for this. I just need to look it up because it's been a while. Hang on a second. I have an answer for this. It's Roselia. That's the one. Roselia. I knew the one I was thinking of. I just didn't know the name. Both Light and Hugo were extremely skippable from a male coverage meta coverage perspective. And ran right before Void Hunter level agents. That is the sabotage. You know what is. I mean, to be fair, I guess I want to say you didn't know that beforehand. But then drip marketing comes out, so it's kind of hard, right? Lighter was good meta-wise in hindsight, right? But also, to be fair, as well, even if he was meta, it was awkward because of the fact that he was before Miyabi, right? Because very clearly Lighter would work well with Miyabi, but what happens if you pull Lighter first and then don't get Miyabi? So I think a lot of people would skip him to guarantee Miyabi first, right? Saying, oh, I'll just get Lighter in the rerun. Because sure, it's a meta team, but the Miyabi part is the more important part, right? Ooh, what the hell is with all this A and not A? Why does screen time equal rank? Ooh, that's a very valid point. Does Nicole and Lucia... Oh, true! Well, I guess because they were, like, the original characters, right? So that's why they're A ranks. But, like, yeah, it's true. Doesn't Nicole... Yeah, like, why is Nekomata an S rank and Nicole's an A rank? Look at all those A's. Most have them also have lots of screen time. An A is an A. There's no such thing. An A is an A. Truer words have never been spoken. Also, yeah, there is the better Fire Stunner when Jufufu exists. Exactly. Oh my goodness, hang on. You got me caught up on Bandari now. I think the other band that I liked other than Roselia was Razor Suiren, I think. Because I remember there was one event where they would sing other songs and Roselia would sing Razor Suiren songs. Isn't Jufufu incredibly mid-meta-wise? But she's cute though, so who cares? For your information, male character sales, they have a base. Even Hunter Master has quite medium data on iOS sales records. And last problem is, why does A and not A affect how you like the character? So true! I like Ami Damara, so I played. I like 3 of those starting characters, so I played. And that's it. I understand you want character you like to be stronger, but so this character is an A. His outfit design is an A. Just make a compare and that'll be clear. Damn. I mean, yeah, like we've got Ben enjoyers. Who cares if they're an A rank? Just make them work then. Razor Sweden is based. Okay, whew. I think. Oh, hang on. Now we're switching over to Bandari here. It's been so long since I last played. Oh my goodness. Make everyone a B rank. I mean, we're already partway there with Nekomata, I guess. Can't even like this post. It would mean I agree with the treatment for this character. You postponed releasing him for months, so everyone assumed he'll be S rank and get his own focus. While this was, in fact, because you couldn't be bothered to finish him. I mean, I'm pretty sure he is finished. You probably even considered not releasing him at all. This added to the fact that you dressed everyone in summer outfits except for him, ruining the entire summer. I mean, does it ruin the mood? He may be invisible to you guys, but really letting him stew in leather outfit while literally everyone else was half naked. You guys don't deserve any kind of investment. Shame on you. Oh, that is true. A ranks barely get any like actual promotion, right? EPs, agent stories, stuff like that. Oh, what does the Corin Wicks have to say about this? Woo! Shout out. I think that Zenless and Zero really needed both an A rank fire DPS and an A rank retro DPS. But I also think that Minato deserved to be an S rank. Will 2.0 really not have any S rank male characters? Damien, maybe? Ooh, what is this gonna be? Me, a Genshin player who hasn't seen a male 5-star in almost a year. Oh, has there really not been any male 5-stars in Genshin Impact? I thought Genshin Impact... Whoa, damn, I guess Star Rail must be where all the males are at, right? What is this? Oh. First time. And yeah, everyone else is just sad that it's not a... Oh, damn! Shout out to Corin, dude! I thought Corin was like being all sad. Corin Ricks out here is the male hater. Where was it? Somebody else here says, y'all should have made him S rank, bruh. Corin Ricks, nah. Keep that motherfucker as an A rank. Corin, no. Corin's out here choosing violence. Damien is an A rank, you might actually reconsider. Bold of you to assume that Damien is even going to be playable. What's up, Nova? You saw Komano and you were summoned. Unfortunately, did you see that it was an A rank? We got some random gold we've never met being an S rank, while Minato, who has appeared in main story and saved us, is an A rank. Oh, your logic. You swear the company hates money because why is this? Again, it's quite the opposite. The company loves money. That is why he's an A rank, and they put the woman as S ranks. What's up, Pepperoni? Really excited for both upcoming banners. On one end, Obal Squad changing the team building meta with the double attackers. Ooh, I'm just glad. Well, I hope that Sandby becomes relevant again with the double attackers. Released, but at what cost? I've stumbled and been more upset, blah, 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 blah. 35 plus, oh my goodness, look at this wall of text. 35 plus characters with about 10 males total, 5 of them being S rank. And you decide to make one of the most anticipated characters this patch with more screen time than any of the cunning hairs in their own quest. An A rank? I haven't been this disappointed since I found out that Seth was going to be an A rank, and even his reason as to why makes more sense. Worst part about Seth too is that unless Hoyo does something special with him like they did with Anby, he'll more than likely get cucked out by his apparent... Oh, I was like, what? Cucked out by his apparent dick of an older brother as an agent, assuming that we ever get a Seth brother. It'd be nice though if Jane was doing an undercover internal investigation and Seth brother got exposed and demoted by the city for a scandal that he made in order to save New Eridu, or some other crap. Damn, this guy's like pulling up some random fan fiction out here. This person's writing a whole fan fiction for Seth's brother. What the hell? We also the character design of Komano with his unmatching pants. He wasn't asymmetrical enough to warrant being an S rank, yeah. Curse you, Hoyo, you must really hate men. Again, no, they love men. They love men's money. That's why they have all the women as S ranks. Alright, but I'm curious to see though, after this fiasco of Lucia being the S rank, Minato being an A rank, and then the out there design of Yidhari, oh boy, I cannot wait to see what they have to say about that. Okay, place your bets. Is the top comment going to be Aguna being like, tentacle mommy, I've seen this dojin before? Or is it going to be, ew, gross, this is what we get instead of Minato S rank? Never heard of Seth's brother anywhere in the game. I think it was mentioned once in Haru Masa's agent story, I think. And that's it. Also, yeah, like, with the people throwing this hissy fit here from Minato, I feel like, if anything, they are kind of shooting this on the foot, because now Hoyoverse is going to look at it and be like, damn, shit, we should stop making male characters, I guess, if people aren't going to like it then, you know? We weren't planning on making them an S rank, but damn. If they don't even like it when we make an A rank, maybe we just stop making them altogether. They can't be, like, in my head, this is like the monkey's paw. The devs see this and they go, oh, okay. They really don't like when we, you know, have this lead up for a male character and then they end up being an A rank. So, solution, what if we just don't have any males anymore? We don't have any male teasers. We don't have any male characters to, you know, make people give them false hopes. How about that? The summer event was not great. Basically a text skip simulator and broken up talk. Can I tell you a secret, Pepperoni? I haven't even finished the summer event myself. 10 out of 10 solution. I'm hired. Put me on the team, John Hoyoverse. Oh yeah, I guarantee you, they do not care about this. They do not care about what people are saying on Hoyo Lab. All they care about is, are they making money? If it's not affecting their baseline, they don't care. Alright, but let's see what this top comment is. Where are the new S-rank male characters? Yep. Anybody that said Minato Cope? You are the winners. 2.4 trust. Copium image. Yep. But while you still can play Arc Knights. Of all things to like say. To like take you away from Zenless Zone Zero. Arc Knights? Really? What's up, Jade? Hoyo Lab trying not to complain about a new character is announced challenge. Difficulty impossible. Yep. Males, unfortunately, do not bring in the bag. They don't bring in the bag because everybody's been saving up. That's why. I feel bad for Yishin. All of that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's has these, like... What? It's leotards, right? These skin-tight booty dress things. Oh, the hot pants, I guess. That's the better name for them. Why y'all gotta make the most popular and beloved agent of 2.3 in A rank? Oh, it's more Minato stuff.
You'll get estimated when I get called it a more buff.
Well,
Actually, Sarko, Coletta did get a buff in the 2.0 patch because her team passive was changed to allow it to interact with Rupture agents as well.
so now, what is it? The 25% chain attack damage bonus can activate more than once. Aha! And then there's the ERPer here. Komano is both tits and ass. How could he not be an S rank? Actually true, yeah. All he needs is where's Komano's boob window, you know? Oh, I guess it's over here. Komano just has the same amount of fan service. Her buff is you wished you could be Jufufu. Poor little Coletta. Alright, can I go past all the Komano complaining? I want to see people being down bad for Yidhari. I want to know that I'm not alone. My absolute dissatisfaction with Hoyoverse. Hoyoverse teased us about Minato for the entirety of 2.0 and 2.1. Not only makes him an A rank, but then launched 2 random female S ranks who had any relevance to the game until now. In all honesty, this makes me not want to play the game anymore. Then don't. True, actually. Give Komano a swimsuit and everyone will be happy. That's honestly probably true. Hoyo men sell well. Just make 1 man and 1 female per patch. It isn't that hard. Or at least rerun the males. You're damn bad for both Lucia and Yidhari. I will say, I do... Okay, come back to like the whole, what's it called? Also, I forgot to say, but thank you, Sokka, for becoming a member again. I do, like, everybody that's saying, why are we getting these characters from out of nowhere? We didn't see them at all. I kind of like this. I kind of like it when it's an actual surprise. Like, remember when we got Soldier, Anby, and Trigger? I didn't see anybody complaining about that. Going, oh my gosh, where was this notion about Soldier Anby before? Zenless, can we release a character that isn't Gunner bait, please? Male characters are good. Actually, yeah. Arguably, all 3 of them are Gunner bait. Wasn't Soldier Anby hinted at all? I mean, we knew that they were like clones and whatnot, but we didn't know that she was coming, or we didn't know what she would look like, or anything else like that. So tired of all these women. Big skip. What do you think they do in real life? Like, do you think they walk out on the street and then, like, if they see too many women on the street, they're like, oh my goodness, like, what is happening here? Why are there so many women out here? I guess all S-rank Rupture agents get high-waisted hot pants. I'm not complaining. She's gonna have the craziest jiggle physics. I can already sense it. I mean, the tentacles, yeah. Now give us the non-off-lit skin. Dude, if they reintroduce the... it would be pretty funny if they do that, though. Like, if they're like, we know we're not giving you the nun anymore, but hey, we'll give it to you as a skin. It's very likely that these two are strawberry... I think it was... Yeah, strawberry... Oh, it's strawberry parfait. Strawberry Shortcake is the cartoon girl that we all watched when we were a kid. And Midnight Emissary is the other one though, yeah. Also, that is a very cute me BBD. You like less men, you can invest more into them. You don't like is the constant, oh, you want this, you like this? Too bad, have good women instead, yeah. Again, that's why there's that slippery slope that what they'll do is they'll just go, oh, well, okay, in that case, we understand that this is an issue, so instead what we'll do is we'll just stop having men and all. Will Kama hide in the tentacles? Dog, I want to hide in the tentacles. Forget about Kama. This post is being filled with monotorants like the other posts. We get it. Some got upset when Honkai Star Rail peeps bombarded Seed. Others got upset when Genshin fans bombarded Alice. Now we're bombarding our game's own posts. Good night, Morrigan. Looks like an OC someone came up with as a joke. Low-key, more time to say for me, but really? Where is nobody else that's like... Is nobody else like gooning over this? Finally, the character I was waiting for. You were hoping for a tentacle... fucker, I guess? I don't know. Sweet Jesus, you need help. What is the response to this? I hope it's like... Oh, what would the response to this be about a tentacle mommy? Time to find out. Fair enough. The plan has changed. What are the Russians saying? Hello, Cunning Hairs, Billabong, Victoria Agency, Sons of Caledon, Section 6, Soldier 11 and Trigger. Oh, this is just saying that I missed the old designs of the urban city agents. My fetish is better than your fetish, actually. Yeah, true. Of course, another S-rank agent we don't know anything about. That dog. Where's just the happy gooners? Like, is that too much to ask for? I didn't expect anything specific from this game, but it's much better than my previous gacha. The fact that the developers decided to release characters in their own way is their business. If you don't like it, skip it. Based. But they've developed a lot of whining that they didn't justify their wet expectations. And how everything is bad, it's just a circus. Moreover, half of them are protesting and saving roles for one waifu, skipping others, and they didn't please them either. Personally, I didn't care. Who will go further? I'm enjoying the game. And by the way, I wanted to save up for a full Ellen. But Bam Bam and the Nightmare Hut are here. You can't please everyone's wishes. So true. You like tentacles? Pause. Just think how useful they are. Being okay, fair enough. Well, actually, no, still pause. Hang on. And stuff? What do you mean by and stuff, Jade? True, the subreddit is probably where all the gooners are at. You love all those old designs where every character was red, black, and white in every faction. I mean, you say that. Isn't Collida also kind of like that as well? Cthulhu is indispensable when it comes to ghost stories. Oh, I guess. Yeah, that is true. That's probably why it's this. The characters in version 1.0 to 1.7 seem more familiar now in their design. Although I liked Yuji and Alice, they seem to... Also, yeah, Remember how not too long ago when Alice and Yidhari were out, everybody was complaining, oh my gosh, it's just generic schoolgirl designs. And now we see this and now everybody's begging back for those older designs. I already know. Do I know? I fear I don't want to know, Jade. Also, shout out to Pirates of the Caribbean, which I haven't seen in ages. Not a Kraken and Outer God from HP Lovecraft. Is this going to be... Ah. Russian Pirates of the Caribbean as well. It's okay. No. This is probably the best post in this entire comment section. Why is that not higher? But I'm curious, are there anything other... Or are there different things being said in the other ones? So that was on like her pure reveal here. Okay, the video reveal doesn't have much else. But that is Lucia, Yidhari, and Minato. And what Hoyolab think of them. What if Yidhari is a Dr. Octopus fan? Who is the Spider-Man to go against Yidhari's Doc Ock? Oh my god. Coming back to what you were talking about with the prehensile tentacles. I can't stop thinking of that one meme video where they... I think it's AI or it's... I think it is AI. But like, when Doc Ock first walks out of his machine and he's like, you see, I have invented these tentacles to jerk me off. But you see, it is not gay because it is not me jerking myself off. Now you might be wondering, but isn't it gay because my mind is controlling the tentacles? But no, in fact, I have installed a no-homo chip in my neck, so it is in fact not gay anymore. Lucia for the meta, Yidhari for the goon. The best of both worlds. Spider waifu theorem. Get to it, Hoyo. I mean, oh, it'll be like I almost called it Uma Musume. The Monster Musume, right? There was a spider girl in there. But, alright. Remember when we actually started the stream to actually play the game instead of just talking about the game? We still have a lot to do. Who would be the equivalent? I guess... I mean, Evelyn, I guess? Because Evelyn's ropes are kind of like the Spider-Man webs. Also, okay, actually, last thing I will say about the whole Yidhari, Minato and stuff like that. At the end of the day, who cares? If all you want to do is goon about them, you're not even going to play the game. Just look up like the Koikatsu MMD porn of them instead. And like, you can experience them the exact same way. Who cares if there's an A rank or an S rank? The porn is still going to be there. Like, that's the last thing I'll say. Okay, who cares? Komano's an A rank or an S rank. There will still be porn of him. His character has been designed. The fan artists are already on their way. First things first, though. Where's our wife? Shien. Can you repeat that Google search one more time? All I'll say is this. Twitter artists are very active. As soon as it's available, you'll know. Alright, first things first, we need to do our dailies. He already got a screen time 2 in the story, so more than a lot of the strengths. Oh, that's true, yeah. Also, if it really is going to be like a Spook Shack patch, he's probably going to have even more screen time in their patch if we're going to meet up with them again. Good lord, that's what I'm saying, Sarko. Good heavens. No matter how many times it happens, whenever she appears. As it should be. Where is she? Heavens me. The argument of, oh, you want him to be an S rank because for more screen time also doesn't apply. Oh yeah, because he's gonna have plenty of screen time already. All right, we need to farm up a lot of chips or upgrade materials, because we are gonna have to level up a lot of people come the next few patches. Farming ether chips. Yep. I'm already getting ready for Lucia. I've got plenty of fire chips already for Orphean Seed. I mean, for Orphean Magus. Your batteries. I know. You don't want to know. You do not. Outcast, and you do not want to know what my backup batteries are looking like. After a week of having them being built up while I was away in America. Oh boy. Oh, also, can I just mention as well, speaking of America, I'm starting to realize how much I miss, well, not really miss America, but when I was at Pokemon Worlds, I saw like a handful of cosplays. Some people were cosplaying Team Rocket, a lot of Iono cosplayers, some Rosa Hilda cosplayers, some Ash cosplayers, of course. And it just made me realize, like, damn, back here at home though, the equivalent cosplayers are like, there's barely anything. And if they do try and cosplay, it's like the most half-assed thing ever. So it's like, man, people go all out when you're at Worlds there. How many were cute men? Okay, I'm not going to show the picture, but I was walking around with some other guy that I met. We were doing a pin rally thing, and Iono, of course, the VTuber girl, and we saw a lot of, or I saw a lot of Iono cosplayers throughout the weekend. You know, they got the dorky pink and blue hair, the big magnemite on her head, and on the one day when my friend and I were walking around, we just happened to see an Iono cosplayer walking by, and my friend he was the one that was like, you know, oh, I want to get a picture of this cosplayer. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, go for it. You know, beforehand, we had never like really stopped to take photos of cosplayers or whatever. And so he goes up, taps the cosplayer on the shoulder, and is like, hey, can I get a photo of your cosplay? And this Iono cosplayer turns around and is like, and says like, yeah, sure. And we're I could see the visible like processing it took on my friend's face to be like, oh. So he took a photo and was like, okay, cool, thanks. And I was like, bet you didn't see that coming, did you? And he was like, nope, I thought that was a girl. So there was at least one, I don't know about cute, hard to say, but there was at least one man, or at least one cosplayer. Suddenly Moist Critical. Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're reacting to more Karens and more internet drama that you don't care about. So I was browsing X the other day. Oh yeah, like I saw Lucia. I mean, it even says like the Doulahan or whatever on one of her pages, right? Actually, speaking of Moist Critical, or like internet celebrities in general, the weirdest thing to me was seeing, I mean, it makes sense that like it's Pokemon World, so like of course people will be there, but like it was so weird for me to see like internet celebrities. Like I saw Point Crow there, I was like, what the fuck? I mean, it makes sense, he's a Pokemon fan, but like what the hell are you doing out here just walking around? Or like or it made sense to like see the top players And I'm like, oh shit, that's Rahul Reddy. Oh shit, that's Henry Brand. But I'm like, oh wait, I'm technically their peer. Holy shit. Have I seen the pirate software drama? I am... Well, which one? I try to stay away from pirate drama as much as... or pirate software as much as possible. Because I remember I saw one short from him and I just... something about him, I don't know. Something about like the super heavy filter and the super like... how do I word it? Egotistical, where like, I am right. Guys, look at me, I'm so smart. Did you know I'm a Blizzard developer? Something about that rubbed me the wrong way, so I never bothered like following him at all. But all I know is that like shit's going badly for him. Like the last big thing I remember is, have you seen my mana? What do you want me to do? And then apparently like he had like a animal sanctuary for ferrets or weasels or something like that ended up being a fraud or whatever. But that's about it. And I honestly, I don't really care. I like I said, I had a feeling that there was something off about him from the start, so I'm just glad I was right. My bullshit radar was on point. Alright, Shiyu defense time though. You have no idea who they are, but you're happy I had fun. What are you, my mother? That's nice, dear. I'm glad okay. Cool story. What are we doing? Oh, we need to teleport over to... I haven't even done... Guys, I haven't even done Notorious Hunt. I've done nothing this week. Also, look at the 1,540. What should we do? What should we do for our Notorious Hunt this week? Let's do Twin Marionettes. Why would somebody lie on the internet? That's true. We're all being truthful here, are we not? Humbled because his ego is enormous. Again, like... Here's how I knew that I didn't like him. That one short that I watched of his was a short where... what was it? It was a short of him bragging about how smart he was, where... I think he was trying to say like one of his passwords, instead of using a... Yeah, it's an "Are you winning, son?" Yeah. Instead of using like a keylogger or like just writing it down on a piece of paper, he's like, well, actually, here's how I store my password. So, I have a JPEG, right? And in this JPEG, there's like an MD5 hash code. And that MD5 hash code is how you use it I store my password in an image. And I'm like, okay, so at first I thought this was him being like, oh, by the way, let me teach you all about cybersecurity. Here's how, if you wanted to, you can store a password in an image. But instead of him phrasing it like that, it was like, oh, here's why I'm so fucking smart, by the way, guys. Look at this is the cool thing that I did. Aren't I so smart? I'm like, yeah. Okay, Did you know that he worked at Blizzard? It's not often that he brings it up though. He's the first second generation Blizzard employee actually. You're a software engineer and seeing his code, you can confidently say that his code is worse than a first year computer science student. Oopsie. But is it better than a Blizzard employee though? That's the real test. Holy washed unsubscribing. My stamina or my battery points. Oh, it was a ferret sanctuary, yeah, not a weasel. You don't think that his ferret sanctuary had truly bad things mentioned about it? You keep up with the drama and probably would have heard about it. He's just a bit of a chronic bullshitter, but to a very cringe extent. That's the worst part of it all. It's not that he's bullshitting stuff or that he's lying. It's that he's cringe. He committed the worst sin that there is possible. He was, oh no, cringy. 1,000 times instantiating an array is absolute best. Is it like better or worse than Yandere Dev? With like 1,000 if statements. Instead of just using a case. Yeah, being cringe is awful. Yeah. Imagine being cringe. Who else could possibly be cringe? Really not me, right? Exactly. Not like somebody else that was watching a fat ass cat play a Gooner game, right? That's totally not cringe. That's based as hell. Cause it's an anime gacha game that says fuck males apparently, which makes it incredibly based. Every furry, dude. Speaking of furries, well, the weird segue, but I also saw furries at the Pokemon World's Convention Center, which was weird. Cause I'm like, if you're gonna dress up as a furry, why not just dress up as a Pokemon? But like, why are you a furry? Like, you could at least dress up as a Leafeon or something, but why are you a furry? Thinking about it, the fat cat model could use some new hats. Hey, listen, I'm all ears. I've got space. Your hat could go right here. Speaking of Pokemon, did I see the Honkai Nexus anime trailer? Was there another one? I have not, if that's the case. Oh, I think well, I didn't, but I know Iron Mouse did a thing where she's like, oh my gosh, look, it's me, when it's absolutely not Iron Mouse, so I think I kind of seen a scene from it at least, or a still from it. The funny thing is that most times in fandoms is that women are hated. Wait, what? Really? I will go on record now and say that I am a certified woman enjoyer. Don't worry, ladies, you're safe with me. Because of yaoi and stuff. I mean, oh, okay. I kind of understand. What's it called? The crack ships, right? The crack ships, or like the, not really self-inserting guys do the same, right? But I know that the crack ships, yeah. That's a big thing. It's exchangeable. What software I use? What I use? I use VTube Studio for it. I've got a couple of animations, so like, hang on, I'll show it after this battle here. But I've got the hat toggle, I've got the eyes toggle, I've got the wave, and that's, I think, pretty much it. For me, BB, yeah. I am not locked in right now. She'll be fine. If Hololive has taught you anything, it's that women are neat sometimes. They can be alright at times. And My Hero Academia fans, really? Oh! Because isn't there like a bunch of Deku and the, what's the other guy? Todoroki? The guy with like the red and white hair? Isn't there a lot of shipping with them or going on or something like that? May I ask, have I done the battle tower? No, that's a good question, Noose. That is a very good question. I do need to get to the battle tower myself. Deku Baku. Listen, I wouldn't know. I'm not a woman. I'm not a yaoi shipper. I wouldn't know. But also, what else was there? So there was the hat toggle. There was, of course, the wave. And then, I have the different sparkly eyes. I think I have the love eyes. I have the hot eyes there. I have more sparkly eyes. I have the angry eyes. The wide eyes. And, and the wave. And then the fancy tag. Oh, right, yeah. Where like, if the canon isn't exactly to their liking, it's like, I will set fire and flames to everything that you love. And then instead they go and they write like their own 1,000 word fan fiction in like a day instead on Wattpad or something like that. Or what's it? Archive of Our Own. That's the other one. That was all 3. Battle tower time. We'll see. I still need to do Shiyu defense. Oh, wait. I need to grab these. Family Guy is a perfect example of why shows never ending as far. Wait, what? Really? What's wrong with Family Guy? I thought Family Guy was still okay. Why else do I see a bunch of like, or like, my friends always posting clips of it? The joke got repetitive. Ah, I see. Alright. Oh yeah, you were saying there was a bunch of electric, right, Luma? Fire physical, so this is gonna be... Where are they? 1, 2, 3. What was the weakness on the other side? Electric. I mean, we could use Harimasa, or we're gonna go with these 2. Wait. Before I go in. Aha, I thought so. You guys made me do a Typhon Nekomata run the other day. Everything else is still fine. Sure, yeah. No respect for the men on the stream. Based on what we saw earlier, I feel like, yeah, we kind of have to keep up with that theme, don't we? Males? Ew, gross, yucky. I think I can bump up the audio a little bit here, right? I do have the in-game audio pretty low anyway. Alright. What do you mean? There's a male right there. My child, Eos. And Kamachi as well. Actually, is do you know if Kamachi's a male or a female raccoon? This is very important. And Venom as well. Like, there's plenty of males out here. Surprisingly, Sammy, Trigger, and Yishin. Well, to be fair, yeah, what's it called? Trigger and Yishin are a great combination in general, so just slap in Sam for the extra aftershocks, and I can imagine it making sense, yeah. Wait, are they together? Where's the other one? Oh, there you are. Okay. You forget what Yishin is satisfied by? She's satisfied by me. Are Sammy and Trigger capable? I know! Are they capable of satisfying her appropriately? No. They need me. But does a stunner not satisfy her? Because, like, Jufufu makes... Oh, no. The Jufufu might just be the faction buff, right? Got 63,000 and a dream to pull the next 4... Oh, all 4. I was going to say, 63,000 is plenty. But damn, all 4 pepperoni? Hey, you don't need 63,000. You only need, what? 600? All things considered. 150 each. That's all you need. Everything else is just superfluous after that. Also, this is the wrong way around. I should have Trigger afterwards. Oh no, it is. Wait, is this right? No. It's correct like this, so I can assist into Sanbi. Bonk. You didn't get too much about the Angel's Delusion, so you hopefully the next you can save. Ooh, bold words to say that you don't care about the Angel's Delusion. You grinded tower to floor 117 last night, quite easily, whilst also getting every badge of glory. New battle tower is so much easier than the original. Is it really? I guess maybe it's also that we're just stronger, right? It's hard to say if has it gotten easier or are we just that much more powerful, right? Am I whiffing this? You're kind of far away. Very cool, Sanby. Very cool ultimate. Can you watch the new we can watch it after this, yeah. My person one-shotting with Yishin and Mibibiri makes content easier. Who would have thought? Who could have done this? No. Oh, actually, hang on. I think before we do tower, sorry, Luma, we're gonna have to delay it once more. Again, I haven't even finished the summer stuff, so I still need to do like the bunch of the fishing, the what's it called? The skeet shooting, the surf racing. Hey, Luma. To be fair, it's not going anywhere, right? We'll save tower for a rainy day. It's not going anywhere. So Alice and BBD run great together, but you're trying to maximize your speed in combat. Is it okay to stop in the middle of Miyabi or Alice? Swap in the middle. Oh yeah, absolutely. In fact, it's kind of better because, you know, they will still do their attack while you switch out. Like, that's what people will do a lot with Miyabi's held special attack, where they have to... Because otherwise you have to wait for, like, her giant-ass slash attack, which takes, like, half a year, basically. I did make sure to do the side-scrolling and the Lemnian Hollow stuff. Yeah, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and the... What was it? That was just before I left. The other one. The ghost ship one, right? Yeah. I've been trying to keep up on top of my stuff, don't worry. My dailies have been in shambles, but everything else I've been on top of. It's just the summer event itself I need to catch up on. Also, where the music at? Do I still have events that came out before it's still undone? I have to actually to check. I think there are some things I need to catch up on, but we shall see. Ah, why am I getting hit by everything? Also, why is Sam missing all of her attacks? Alright, I need to also build up triggers stats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Either only when the locks on. Maybe it's just me, but maybe because I use mouse and keyboard. I don't. Maybe if I use controller, I would lock on, but because I can just easily rotate the camera around if I do go off or something like that, it's very easy for me to just fix. Like if I use lock on, then it's like, well, what's the point of using the mouse in? I want to use it, right? I have more control of it that way. That's a better way to put it. I like to be in control. If I end up doing it, I like how you're calling it your Lucia pulls instead of your Monato pulls, which I guess you did say that you do like Lucia as well. So I guess the best, well, not really the best possible, but like you ended up coming out on top of it, Luma. At least the S rank is somebody that you want as well. Did you poke around the account? Oh, I would love to poke around your account. I'm sure I would love to see that harder master of yours. I'm sure I would love to see what it's like to have actually good sub stats on discs as well, instead of the bullshit that I have. Also, if it was Yidhari, you'd have thrown hands. Can we kill this without Anby? I don't think so, nah. The camera swings around automatically on control. Oh, even if you don't have lock on. Okay. That's good to know at least. Again, they want to make it very easy to play the game with one hand. To make it as easy as possible. To, you know, do other activities like eating with your hand. This is a 2 of 3. Done. You're gonna be eating Yidhari already. And we're having octopus for dinner tonight, boys. Octopus or squid, I guess. Or like calamari, I guess. That's a better way to put it. But yeah, I'll have to speak to you, Luma, before and then to get your account details for the Lucia pull. I probably will also be pulling for Lucia myself. Now that I know... Oh, that... It's so weird to be talking about Lucia and Yidhari like they're right around the corner. But then you realize, oh wait, that's like almost a full month away because we still have Seed and Orpheus. Again, I feel so bad. Like we've already forgotten all about them. Actually can't stand calamari. Too chewy. Oh, more for me than Art Constant. What the hell is that? Oh, is this the thing that flies in the air and is a bitch and makes it hard to hit? In particular, so cute. Again, I can't wait to see what their little agent story is like. Thinking about it, Theron appendages wouldn't serve much purpose biologically. You cut them off and eat them. Yeah, well, adding a whole new definition to wanting to eat out Yidhari, I guess. Also, what do you mean they don't serve much purpose? Jufu's tail is very important. It adds to her cuteness factor. It is integral to her. Actually, not to use that, I do wonder, like, how... I'm trying to think of many Theorons that actually use their appendages. And it's not just like a... it's not like a... What's it called? What is the word for it? And it's like a purely aesthetic thing. Like how humans have... What's that thing that gets cut off? That like the thing that used to be a tail? Oh my gosh, why can't I remember the name of it? It's not called an appendage, right? The appendicitis. No. Or vestigial. Oh, that's the word. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was never getting that word out on my mouth. Do I think that Monotto will be a better DPS than Soldier 11 for being Rupture? Probably. Just the fact that he is a Rupture agent will probably be nice. The appendix. The appendix which you get appendicitis for. Oh my goodness, I couldn't think of that for some reason. One, two, three, four. Orphe will make a good partner for Monotto. There's something to consider. Ooh, are you actually considering pulling for Orphe now, Luma? Join us in pulling for the dorky girl and the boss wife. Or the boss mom, the tiger mom. It is the flying piece of shit. Oh, am I about to dodge because you're in the air? Oh, no, okay, good. Cool. Get down here, you piece of shit, please. Miyabi merch went fast. Yeah, apparently went out in like the first hour or something. Again, I don't know if that's because there was just that many people wanting to buy the Razor merch, or if it was like, did they not predict how much stuff there would be, or like how high the demand was, so they only made like a limited amount, and then it was all gone in like an hour. Because initially I thought it was going to be made to order, so that everybody would have a chance, right? Everyone gets the pre-orders. Because it also, like, hang on, didn't it also say it was pre-orders that were opening? Pre-orders would imply that this is, you know, the first set to get an idea of how many people wanted and stuff like that. Can you stop flying around? Three. Please get stunned, I beg of you. There we go. 1, 2, and then 3. Look at the look at the twins. The butt shot. Alright, I think this is the last one next, right? Against the Joker, baby! As well as Big Boy. Alright. Should be fine. Could try Yidhari instead of Bernice for shits and giggles. Yeah, let's do it. Let's use the weakness. Nagine. Do you have an engine equipped though? You do. It's literally exactly what you did. Not use Harumasa. Oh, I guess use Harumasa on the other side. We're twinsies. Great minds think alike, Luna. Watch me fail now, though. You should have warned me this was a bad idea. Oh, I forgot how cool it is to see Yanagi just do a pole dance slam. I miss when we use Yanagi as an actual DPS and not just the Miyabi disorder bot. I was like, Bernice is fine, may as well use a Nagi though. Bernice is great, but sexy office lady though. Also, coming back to the whole the A-rank design and stuff like that. Remember when everybody saw Yanagi and we were all like, damn, just an office lady? How boring. Meanwhile, I'm out here like, yo, an office lady! Office lady hag sex, let's go! Uh-oh. Am I about to whip this because he's going invulnerable? Yes, I am. Very... Okay, you look really cool doing that though, Yanagi. I will give you that. It was an aura farming ult. That's what it was. He wanted to buy the Miyabi everything. I feel like maybe if they saw how quickly everything sold out, they were like, okay, well, we'll do a second round. Rain. Yuzuha.
Nagine. Like Yanagi from the beginning and didn't like her niece. What? Let me guess. Was it all thanks to her Burning Desire song that won you over? Mocktails mixes ice. Snacks a little nice. Whoa! I was too busy singing. The brain rot got me killed. But yeah, I also like Yanagi because at the time when Yanagi came out, it was like, oh shit. Like, I know it sounds weird to be like, oh, just a regular office girl, right? But at the same time, at the time, a regular office girl was kind of unique, all things considered, right? Considering the other stuff that we got in like just before that. Sometimes simple is best. Especially with the chair and the keyboard. The keyboard, I will say, was probably like the coolest part of the that Miyabi collaboration. Like the mouse pad is like whatever. The mouse is like yeah. But I really like the color scheme and stuff like that of the keyboard. Also, it's just actually good keyboard from what I saw. Like it's an actually nice keyboard. But I love my Corsair too much though to be able to want to switch off from it. This bad boy's got me through a lot of essays being written and whatnot. The twin flames is so satisfying. Oh yeah. The best is when she's got her, or when you do it as her ultimate as also. She's like, she's in the air doing the double fuck you from above. Hypothetically, Nagine, Bibian, and Yuza is probably the highest possible anomaly damage team. Oh, it's all the disorders, yeah, that you just shut out non-stop. And then also, it's gonna be the team with the most text on screen as well. You slap down one Yanagi EX skill, and then you get disorder, shock, a bloom, ether, disorder, assault, disorder, non-stop, all over your screen. You're done doing your shenanigans now, Mr. Joker. Especially, oh, it's important that Orpheus can set up both sub DPS types. Yeah, but I mean, hey, it gives more time for what's it called, Sammy to shine though. Oh, what's up, the Dark is, or Dark. Okay, we need to make sure we kill this thing before 7:30, so we have time for the next half. Get him, Yanagi! Pole dance on him. Every enemy's greatest weakness, a pole dancing sexy lady. Can you all group up, please? No, there's one of them that's missing. There we go. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, brother. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Ow. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And people say something like that. To be fair, all you need is just like a bunch of buffs that buff electric damage and crit damage and everything, and aftershocks as well, and then she's perfectly fine. That's all it takes.
When interviewing Section 6, I fight with sword, I fight with bow, I fight with a giant club. I dance on a pole till everyone dies. I serve as the team distraction. And it works. He doesn't take half your bar in one hit. Oh, like the, yeah, I know what you mean. The dude that's basically a charger from Left 4 Dead 2. Or Left 4 Dead in general, I guess. Where he like shocks himself or whatever. Also, I feel like, I know the giant club is meant to be Sokaku. I feel like instead, Sokaku would just be, I fight with this thing I found. Like, I don't know if Sokaku is choosing to fight with the banner because that's actually her weapon of choice, or it's just because it's a random piece, like, it's a random thing she found on the floor. She's like, ooh, this looks good. You could argue Yanagi's answer is, I fight with sex appeal. Here we go. What did we want? Oh, we wanted to look at the Honkai Star Nexus, I think it was officially called. Little trailer, right? Honkai Star Nexus. Holy... Okay. Oh, okay. My Zoomer brainrot is gonna creep in here, but when I pulled up the YouTube for it, I saw something else instead that I have to show you. So I was gonna pull this up, but then I saw this as well.
This sneezing little animal is called a red panda.
It's a red panda. It's so
Red
cute.
pandas are crazy about apples.
Look at him, all posted up.
If you eat one in front of them, they'll drool nonstop.
He's
And
so
if they can't get a
adorable.
bite, that drool can stretch out really long. They're super gentle by nature and are often let out to play with people. The moment they show up, they
Look at him.
instantly become the center of attention. Everyone wants to play with them. When they
Look
want
at the little
food,
guy.
they'll clench their tiny fists and demand it with all the confidence in the world. And if you don't give them anything,
but how do I
they'll
mute this
just
bitch,
hop
though?
right
Yeah.
into your bag and grab it themselves. When red pandas
Look at them. Look at them. They're posting up. Yo. All right, but enough about the. Oh, but look at them. He's so cute. Okay, but enough about the red panda though. Oh, but look at him. He's an animal. All right. Enough. We had to go for a brief little brain rot session there. Oh, another. Oh, and there's in-game footage. Okay, shit. Let's pause this. Let's first watch the official trailer. Red Panda here. Red. There is, if I'm not mistaken, in the Wi-Fi Peninsula, there was at the little animal shop. There is red panda, or there are red pandas there, if I remember correctly. Only 87k views. Damn. Hoyoverse fell off. Also, what's up, RXB? What the hell is that thing? I feel like we need to keep an eye out for any like subtle hints here. Like what is this in the bottom left? Pella grew up. If that is Pella, holy sex. So these are all from Honkai, either Star Rail or Impact 3rd, right? It's a bit loud. Let's go a little bit. So, like, what are those? The different elements or whatever? The flower element, the love element, the soul, the sun element, the moon element. Okay, but seriously, what is this goofy ass little horse thing here? Yeah, basically Pokemon at home. This is Fortnite loot llama. Okay, but who is this? Somebody like new from the game or new for this game though? Because I will say, I'll pull for her. Honkai Nexus Anima. Right, let's see the actual gameplay supposedly. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was like, oh, I was about to say, wow, this looks just like Genshin, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Ass, you're sold? Really? Where did you see ass? Like that? You think all the discarded character designs from other games will go? Oh, so all the men are going to be here then. Ah, I see. Actually, if this is going to be like Honkai, or like if this is Honkai branded, right? And as far as I'm aware, Honkai Star Rail is where all the men are. Maybe this is where the men are. Oh, there's already a male there. Okay, what does it say in the bottom left? This game is under development and subject to change. The Nexus Bond test is available in 5 languages. Okay, yeah. Another male? Dog. Okay, where are all the Minato enjoyers? This is the game for you. At least I think that's a male. Or it's a girl with a tomboy haircut or something like that. Waiting in game. This is the one where Iron Mouse is like, oh my gosh, look, it's me! So she can cloud farm. These are all the characters in the flat. Ooh, we'll look at that in a second then. Okay, but where's the actual like gameplay though? Like, ooh! Yo, we were just watching a red panda. This is kind of like a red panda. We were just watching the video on these. It was meant to be. It's called Nexus Anima, and the Anima part is for the weird creatures. The Nexus part might be the convergence of characters from other games. I mean, that's what it looks like, right? It's kind of like, what I imagine this is going to be like is Pokemon Masters EX. AKA Pokemon Masters Sex. Oh, character creator. Oh, this is definitely not Stell. Is there a boob slider though? If there is, I'm sold. New Hoyo game trailer with that few views on the trailer should be hella concerning for them. How many views is it? Ooh, I assume, hang on. Oh, it's 173. Okay, well, yeah, they have their own official thing, right? So, is this the exact same thing though, I imagine? I guess we'll, you know, we'll be good and we'll say fuck IGN. We'll watch the original. Okay, but again, is there a boob slider? I see hair color. Okay, cool. Eyes, sure. Face, clothes. Shoes. I see no boob slider. I'm not playing this game. What the hell is that? Face accessories, I guess. Oh, is that what? So you can make the joke then say that you can cream pie people or something? Little koala. Oh, this bitch is barely bigger than the animals. Okay, shout out to the little penguin. Okay, out of all of these, tag yourself. Are you the koala, the red panda, the little hat thing, the pelipper thing? I'm the fucking penguin. Oh, are you the fat fuck in the middle there? Or are you the Terriermon knockoff here with the dopey ass ears? I will say. Okay, but is there any other gameplay? So far, it just looks like like a Second Life mini game type of thing. Like a social life game and not an actual, like, game. Ah, it's auto chess. Maybe, yeah, maybe, oh, I see, Endnight Chess Legend was like a lead up for this. We already have Endnight Chess Legend though. Do we need this?
Hey guys, look, it's Iron Mouse.
Okay, so, like, do you have to gotcha to get the units for the auto chess battler? And I'm trying to think how this works. Or like you gotcha for like the buffs for the team? That's it? That's it? Where's their website? Surely there's more on their, like, official page, right? The shanahavt creature. If we see anything like roughly round and whitish, just call it the shanahamon. The shanamon, if you will. Oh, there's music in here. Imagine Pokemon but turn-based gameplay. What do you mean Pokemon is turn-based already? Puddly-Pup. 68 centimeters, 33 joules. Oh, so is it all like food? I guess we'll see. This soft, bouncy pudding pup anima often gets flattened under the pressure of life. Clever humans use this fact to give themselves a bit of a boost, bouncing high into the sky. Tail leap. The hate aspect. Satiation and striker. Tail leap's whimsical mischief makes it irresistibly charming. Even those it tricks find themselves torn between frustration and fondness, for it can always find a way to pry open the locks, guarding the most precious of things. Bun Marine. Beneath the this is gonna sound harsh, but you know how everybody called Pal World like a Pokemon knockoff? This looks like a Pal World knockoff. Inky Foal. Inky Foal drifts like a shadow, driven equally by playful whims and valiant quests. As naughty as it is adorable, it carries a child's joyful spirit through all its wanderings. Apollonius strides with the honor-bound steps of a knight, brilliance like a blazing sun. Philanoxy. Though inherently proud, this animal will always lower its guard around a Vulberry, unable to resist a contest of beauty. Heartsease. Watches its beloved from afar, too shy to approach yet powerless to conceal the affection surging within its chest. Oh, this is that Vulberry. Has cream smooth for fur dappled with vivid strawberry jam splashes. Okay. Score Scythe. Their bladed tail morphs into a scythe, shifting from frigid blue to wrathful crimson. It wages perpetual war all its life, unceasing, seeking conquest. Mushglumini. Though mushroom-like in appearance, Mushglumini is inedible. So are these all edible? Like, because that's why they all have jewels, right? Bayflux. Gathering nexus-like luminous sand to its breast, to its bosom, fate swirls as grains of light. Bayflux observes the battle's transformation, a silent witness to all, disclosing nothing. Lepidnamel. A beauty anima often mistaken for a hairpin. Yet as it flutters gracefully on wings outstretched, it often bears impossibly heavy burdens. Donaby. An anima of hate. This rabbit peddles tainted donuts. Though suspected of being a cat wearing a rabbit costume, no proof has yet been found. Olive Spur. A peace-loving anima. It enjoys playing hide-and-seek with humans. It blends into its surroundings, yet frequently reveals its presence due to its excessive exuberance. You know, yeah, where's the Pikachu mascot of this game? Magistrate. Magistrate enforces justice with gavel held high, fancying itself a judge and reveling in the spotlight. Nom Nom. Even with its brows shaved into dots, this anima of satiation fails to appear more intimidating. It must constantly guard against fellow anima taking nibbles from its ears and tail. So yeah, these are all food things, right? So yeah, there's gonna be more of these little creatures, I can tell you already. Papanu, a nexus anima of the aspect of satiation. It can often be found in front of ramen noodle shops, promoting them to passers-by. Yet when given the cold shoulder, it will often engage in seal... Oh, because it's a seal, get it? Boba Burb. Boba Burb is always seeking more food and constantly stumbling along the way. Egg Knock. This boxing-obsessed poached egg boasts a plump, yielding belly. Off-duty, its temper mellows, often permitting its ears to be knotted behind its head. Is the implication that I don't know, like... Do you eat them alive? Do you cook them? Like... Damask. Also, like, the fact that they're all in front of this, like, food stall as well. A steed of mercurial disposition, often vanishing abruptly even as the crowd watches. Never does it reveal its true visage. Kublade. Oh, this is the thing that Blade had in his little reveal. This young dog bears a sharp blade of bone upon its head and loves to use lampposts, walls, and even petrolegs to hone its blade. It possesses the most stubborn personality, and its bones are uncommonly hot. Do they rot? Do they ever go off? Martial bird. How many of these are there? Mimu. To conserve energy, Mimu camouflages itself as merchandise in warehouses, perching motionless besides milk crates. Vixmon, oh hello. Egg loves. Yeah, that literally me. The Milkies, yeah. Is this a male or a female Mimu? Because depending on the answer, that depends on whether or not I want to drink that milk. How many of these are there? Kamara, Donatello. Okay, here's the question though. You gotta have the mascot, the Pikachu mascot, and there's always gotta be the one that everyone wants to fuck, right? Like the God of War Pokemon, right? Which one is which here? Locked? Choclamore. There's 56 right now. Oh, and then the Sovereigns, the Novarks, and the others. Okay, let's start with the others first. Nanafi, a young girl and ordinary student, she kindly allows you to stay in her home. Pure, innocent, and kind, she's the pride of Leah, loved by all. Hua! A young Animaster burning with passion. He's already quite famous in Leah for his goal of making it through the qualifiers and to the amphitheater. All I'll say is that just from this alone, he looks like an annoying piece of shit. He looks like that annoying rival in recent Pokemon games. Like, hey there, I just got my anima. I see you have one too. Let's battle. Wow, I can't believe I lost. I know, I'll get stronger. Just you wait. Type of guy. Casio Rolex. Did they just look at like, were they just looking around in their office being like, damn, we need names for this. Hey, nice watch. What is that? Oh, it's a Casio. What about yours? It's a Rolex. Wait a minute. Let me guess. He can tell the time all the time. One of the deputy arena masters of Leah's arena, he often talks of defeating the arena master Jalali, but it's only just talk. Maple Manybell. One of the deputy arena masters of Leah's arena. Between her young age and extremely eccentric way of thinking, it's entirely possible she hasn't a clue that she's serving as the deputy master. Oh, Maple Manybell. Kiana, a planestrider on a long journey, currently dealing with an aspect fracture on behalf of the Committee of Joyful Leah. So those are the others. And yeah, she is from Honkai. I think she's the only one that's actually like a relevant character, right? The Novarks, Victus. Once the first sovereign master of order and chaos, and who is now the Novark of Order. Presides over the court of dragons, managing the laws of the 81 planes to safeguard against the ravages of chaos. I mean, yeah, what were people asking about the males? Look no further than here. The 16th monarch, Prabhas, the Novark of Light, and a Sunfire monk of the Old World, imprisoned by Armand the Dark. I can't tell whether or not I should be attracted. Is this a man or a woman? I can't tell whether or not I should be attracted to this. Oh, it's a he. Never mind. Once the 8th Sovereign Master of Light and Dark, who is now the Novark of Dark. He imprisoned the Novark of Light and is now seeking a way to overcome the Sunbane Curse. Blade, what are you doing here? What the hell? Blood's in the wrong game. The 22nd Novark, and Master of the Play known as The Peak. It's so peak, oh my goodness. One of the Phoenix Breaker Novarks, he is searching for the missing 11th Sovereign. Dog, what are you doing here? It's so peak. What's up, King Eos? Parayaya.
Oh my gosh, look, it's Iron Mouse.
The current Novark of Hate. Prior to the Sundering, she was the 14th Sovereign, Master of Love and Hate. After the Sundering, she joined the Phoenix Breaker Novark, seeking the World Ender who so ruthlessly betrayed her. Sir Champion. Wow, what a name. They got really lazy with this one. Sir Knightsfield of Knightvilliness. The current Novark of Competition, and formerly the Sovereign who was Master of Competition and Cooperation. Now the organizer of the Amphitheater's Grand Championship, none have seen the true face beneath the armor. It's gonna be like some sexy lady, isn't it? It's gonna be like the Metroid shenanigans all over again. It's actually some big titty mommy lady or something. And then the sovereigns. Oh, hello. Appearing Infinity. Okay, I was gonna say, this is a girl, right? Shiri novella? Shiorin! The 28th sovereign and master of Infinity. Rumored to be dead for a time, reappeared after the Sundering, laying such rumors to rest. Real, what is it? Tales of my death were greatly exaggerated. It's weird how they call the world-changing events the Sundering or the Impact or the Fall. Well, do you want them to call it like 9/11 or something instead? The first thing you hear when you tune in is Big Titty Mommy Lady. Is that such a bad thing? Armand, we saw again. Amstradath, the 5th sovereign, master of life and death. He now rules the planes of life and death. Though his statues as a Novarch are unknown, he once signed a pact of rebirth with the World Ender, granting them immortality. I can... just from this lore alone, and like how Sarko says, you know, all this fancy language, I can tell playing this game, I don't care if the story isn't going to be as serious, I can already tell it's going to be a yapathon. Like nothing, like Genshin Impact and Star Rail tier yapathon. Oh no, we must fight to find the 11th sovereign, because years ago during the fall, the 12th sovereign and the 17th sovereign were at war with each other. And because of this, it caused a split between the sovereigns, and now we must reunite them. Yeah, pray for a skip text button. Kamyo Kyo. You wanna do what to my come? The 4th sovereign, master of reality. Isn't this just Aether? The male Genshin MC? He vanished after the Sundering. Darcia's elder brother. This is literally just the plot of Genshin, is it not? The elder brother disappearing after something? He fulfilled his promise to her and sealed the World Ender within the plane of illusion. Who's Darcia? Did we miss that? Who is Darcia? They don't even have like the full list of characters, I guess. Game features. It's a big world, explore it. Okay. I was reading that. It's a big world, explore together. A new journey across the plains start now. Companions in chaos and allies in justice, every step we take together is a precious memory. Also, yeah, what the hell is this? Is this the thing's ass? Like, is that a tail with like eyes on its butt cheeks? And like, that's actually the front there with its ears, or what's happening here? Let's duel. Exhilarating battles await. Anytime, anywhere, anima are by your side. Yeah, so it's just auto chess. Is this mysterious Animaster friend or foe? Uncover hidden truths together with old allies and new friends. A Tamir or something? Or like a Tapir, right? Like Nimi Nightmare. Damn. So that's it, huh? Weird Pokemon with auto chess. I don't like that I can describe the entire game like that. Weird Pokemon with auto chess. Who? No one important. Don't worry about it, Sarko. I mean, here's the thing, though. It depends. Like, do you pull for the? So again, I'm assuming this is gonna be like Pokemon Masters X, where you pull for the Animaster and the Anima combinations, right? Because I can't imagine people being like, yo, have you seen the new banner? It's Puddlypup as an S rank. I gotta pull for the new Puddlypup, dude. I imagine it's like, oh, you gotta pull for a Perion, and then the companion anima is Piddlypup. Who are your guys' favorite anima? For me, it's probably Where Is It? Maybe Mimu. But Where Is It? Boba Burb is kind of sick. As is the Nom Nom. You like the Milker, the Milkies. But I mean, otherwise, yeah. None of these really... I still don't get the whole... Like, why do these all have dual ratings? And like, why are they all food? That's what's like... Also, can they evolve if they're like Pokemon? Can I upgrade these to look cooler? Like, can I evolve my full hardy? So I've done something else. Like, I don't know. These just look like something out of... I mean, it's... I don't know. It's weird seeing Hoyoverse go with like the animal collectible aspect. Because clearly they still look like they can make cool looking characters. But then they were like, you know what? Let's make weird cutesy little creatures instead. I wasn't gonna point it out, Costin, but there is a lot of Digimon-esque things here. Yeah, like I wasn't gonna say it like that, but like Fakemon, right? It's Fakemon. But there is 100% a Digimon in here. Where is it? Was it this one? There was another one though, wasn't it? But that is literally just Seedramon. I think we saw it in the trailer. Because it was a different color. Like this thing here. That is just Seedramon. But also, yeah, we didn't see that. So it's pinkish with wings. That's not in here. So either they evolve or there's more that they aren't showing. Like this can evolve maybe? Bladespit also has some Skull Greymon. Oh, with the bone aspect to it, yeah. Where is he at? The Kublade. And these are the same thing, just recolored. Yeah, they probably do evolve, I would imagine. You have 60 monsters, 8 of them are already cats. Pokemon on the Game Boy at 150, yeah. And those were already somewhat unique-ish. There were only like, how many there weren't even any cats. I guess the dog, fox, cat thing, evolutions, right? I don't know about this. I mean, here's my prediction. Again, I was joking about it, but unironically, I think this is gonna go hard with the ladies. It actually looks like... Actually, hang on. Let's count how many males versus females there are. Okay. 1 girl, 1 guy. 2 guys, 1 girl. 2, 2. 3, 2. 3 girls, 2 guys. 3, 3. 4, 3. 4, 4. And also, this is like an oddly feminine-esque man. So, like, call it like a K-pop guy. So, like, I'm sure the ladies will swoon over this. 4, 4. Right? 4, 5. 5, 5. Question mark. 5, 6. 5, 7. 6, 7. There are more men than women. Unless we call this Sir Champion. Oh, but it's Sir. But that's the bait maybe though. But already out of the gate there's more men. So, And like, on one end, you've got the men, so that's already got the woman in, like, that's the hook there. And then the line and sinker are, what's it called? The cute little creatures. If there's one thing I've learned about women being online, bitches love marketable cute things. Cinema roll? The entire, like, what's it called? Not hello, like Chikawa? Right? What else is there? Labubu's apparently? But this is very much going for the I don't want to say that because maybe, who knows, maybe like men also are into it, but like throw in cute cuddly creatures and like hot men. And this is the game for the woman. Everybody complaining about Manato in Zenless and Zero, we found your game. And the games as well are more... I don't want to say anything bad about female gamers, but the activities that you can do in this game seem a lot more less intensive. Yeah, maybe this search champion is Manato, right? And that'll swing everyone over. As a woman, you 100% agree. See? More auto than input. More time to enjoy the cute creatures and the hot dudes. See? They figured out their formula. Alright. Let's close that. And then where were we? What were we doing? Alright, we were finishing up. Oh, we finished up the Shiyu defense. Now I mentioned the service mostly males, and then they do a hard perfect. Yeah. You do, but you did like to play scrappy games, give you a game to hunt down players, and you're all over you. Oh my goodness. I guess that's why, isn't that apparently like, what is it called? Like Chinese Dead by Daylight Identity V. Isn't that like a hit with the ladies apparently, or something like that? Or so I've heard. But as far as I know, there was no hot lady in there with a big ass, so Zenless and Zero Shuyan is still going to be my queen for Hoyo games. Female girls are not the same. Some are chill and many crazy. Alright, alright, I needed to do up the other summer stuff, right? Let's see, what else do I still have to do? So, double drops. Oh, I needed the puzzle still, which is gonna be like super easy, but still. Oh boy, I hope these puzzles aren't too difficult. Is this oh, it's not Shell. Oh no, this is a completely wrong thing as well. If we really want to attract more tourists to Fantasy Resort, we should just be straight about what makes this place worth visiting. For example, drink special milkshakes and gaze at the sea under the sunlight, or stroll along the waves at sunset. Every time I excitedly finish telling these stories, most people just think I'm some shill sent by a travel agency. Are you not? Worried that I'm about to shove a special deal and recommendation flyer into their hands. Only 3 people believe me. No, 2 people and 1 bangbu. One moment you're making a house pretty, then the next you're hanging the bodies of random fish on the ceiling. And that little bangbu tilted its head and pretended to listen to me, but really just wanted to ask where the nearest charging station was. The other 2 were pretty interested at first, but the moment they heard it was interactive, they started playing Hot Potato and bailed. Could it be that no one's interested in my carefully crafted photo restoration minigame? To hype people up, I turned some photos I took during my trip to Fantasy Resort and the surrounding areas into a puzzle game. Complete all my theme puzzle sets and you'll get your hands on a one-of-a-kind guidebook that I wrote myself. Don't underestimate this handbook. It's the crystallization of my blood, sweat, and tears from all these years at the resort. Yeah, women are scary. That's what I've learned about the internet. For example, do you know that what flavor of Shark Cup milkshake tastes best with the sandwich? Do you know what is the right hour to go to the beach for the most beautiful sunset? You can find all the answers in my guidebook. What do you say? Want to give it a shot? You might just be the first one to snag this guide. Sure. Okay, all are unlocked. Have you seen Girls Play Sims? That's a horror show. I have not, thankfully. Can't be that bad, can it? Yo, shout out to Overtime Boo. Look at him go. Alright, that goes there. That goes there. Wow, what a difficult puzzle. Oh my goodness. Whew, my brain. I need to recover after that. Also, why does... Okay, well, we'll first look for this to, like, finish up, but, like... Why do these screenshots look so bad? Like, look at Ellen's face. Like, this is, like... I don't know how to describe it, other than bad. But, like, those are not... Are those in-game models? Why do they look so weird? Why is Ellen's face specifically? But let's see though. Eos! My children. Watermelon. And then Lucky Boo up there in the corner. This is a million. That goes there, and that goes there. But like, these are like weird looking images. Alright, that's one set done. Do the rest here. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, these are not... Are there in-game models that have been posed like that? It's weird. To tell. Oh, yo! Golden Mech Boo! I missed the giant-ass mech fight event. I was really hoping that it would lead to something more, but I guess not. Alas. There. That goes there. Dude, this picture goes so hard. The little golden boo chilling in front of his mech. Staring out into the moonlight. Abayo, Fat Verbal. Cheers, Sarko. Abayo. Oh, the Sons of Caledon. My loves. The ladies of Sons of Caledon specifically. With a lighter in the background. Yeah, we'll finish up these jigsaw puzzles and then we'll probably call it there as well. I don't know why these look like posed MMD or Koikatsu models or something. I don't know why they look so weird. Fly into the Shadow Realm where he belongs. Jufufu! And Yishen. Let's fill everyone in here. Wait, there's Nicole. We're up in front. Alice and Yuzuha. Damn, Jufufu is like one of the only few actually paying attention to the movie. 3D instead of studio. Yeah, I guess that's it, right? Like, yeah, because all of the previous jigsaw puzzles were all like 2D drawn and stuff like that, right? Or like it was actual like artworks, if I can put it like that, where these are posed 3D models. Also, shout out Bellion on a date with Miss Esme. Yo, Bang Boo's getting some action in the back there. Also, look at him. Look at Eos, so tired. Dude, I can just imagine Eos is the type of little Bang Boo where we drive home after this and we look in the back seat and Eos is fast asleep and then we have to like carry Eos to bed We're like, oh, don't wake him up. Shh, shh. Oh, Shuyen, my beloved. What, are they helping out some little kid at the aquarium? That goes there. Also, I see a glimpse of Sweetie here. You can see her boobs, I guess, in leaning into the picture. That here. And up top. Little shark boo as well. He wakes up to the hugs, exactly. Oh, this is the one with a lighter with his hands around our sister. Get away from her, you sleaze bag. This is the one that everybody was having like a meltdown about, right? Because they saw this in the live stream and they were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Lighter has his hands around Belle. Nagine Arumasa. There we go. BBD and Sokaku over here. Wait, where is Sokaku? Oh, there she is. Arumasa. Grace in the back. BB. And there we go. Oh yeah, the Vivian Netarare, yeah, because you can see her heartbreak there. Fight the summer. A gluttonous journey. Burger time with Anby. Dual wielding the burgers? Oh my goodness, Anby. I didn't know that such power was available. Shout out to Kamachi over there as well. Oh, is Kamachi like posted up ready to snipe the ice cream? He is. Dude, Kamachi's just hungry. He just wants a bite to eat. And this is Astra and Evelyn. With a little snap as well. Oh no, that's not Shell. That's just the tea lady. There. And there we go. Is she drunk? She's just happy to be with Evelyn. Oh, she's just happy to be with Astra. Okay, but here's a real question though. Where is our... Cool, we get a picture of this guy outside the Yamcha Sin. Where is the Sweetie close-up though? Where is our Sweetie image? That's what I want. Is it really just like slide this all the way around one by one? My animal friends. I imagine this is gonna be, yeah. Just moving them along the diagonal. I can go there. There, that goes there. Who also the animal friends? Oh, Nekomoto, of course. That's also an animal friend. As well as a bunch of other stuff here. I see a little cat, a duck, a bird, a rat, a mouse. Got the whole zoo in here. There. What, like a seagull, a cat, a rat, a mouse, a duck, a cat, a ferret? The whole shebang. What's the last one gonna be? It's Jufufu! What a way to end on the puzzles. What a perfect end for the stream as well. Finishing off on a Jufufu puzzle. Is she doing the thing where she like blows into the fan going, oh, on a hot summer's day? Look at her, she's so adorable. Oh, she's so cute. She has to sit on the chair so she can reach it. Alright, and then we can claim everything. So adorable. Lost on its journey, my animal friends. And I think that's pretty much all of the side events. There's still the main summer stuff, but I'll do that another time. Right. Shiyu defense we've done. Hollow Zero we need to do, but I can do that over the weekend. Endless Tower. Oh. We'll get around to doing Endless Tower one day. It's not going anywhere. Data Bounty. And then Tales of Midsummer Dreams. I mean, we got the main thing. We got the outfits. That's the important part, right? But yeah, we need to do a lot of stuff. We need to do the stories. We need to do the surfboard stuff and the shooting and also the fish catching. But otherwise, though, that is going to be it for me today. Oh, hello. Who was that in the swimsuit? That is going to be it for today. We had a whole lot of yapping about what we can expect for 2.3, but again, 2.3 is still a ways away. Don't forget, we still have patch 2.2 coming just around the corner with Seed and Magus and Orpheus. But until next time, though, hopefully you all have a good rest of your night, good rest of your Friday, and a good rest of your weekend if I don't see you again anytime soon. Until next time, bye-bye!